Hello. I don't know. Let me know if everything's working okay on your end because everything's been really spotty in Restream. So let me know if it's working okay. If it's spotty or it's not clear or the volume's not working, whatever it is, just let me know. I was like, oh no, not just when I'm getting started. How you guys doing today? Shouldn't your members and moderators thanks are awesome. IRS. Oh, shout out to your members and your moderators. Thanks, you're awesome. Thank you, Yankee Kyle. Welcome in. Hey, Alicia. Oh, good. Thank you for letting me know.
She wants to know where she is.
Eloise is already picking on him, huh?
Alicia wants to know where she is.
You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. 6 down. So be a few minutes before I get to you, love.
Unless nobody's here.
How you guys doing? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Oh, thank you, Kyle. I don't recognize your name. Have you been in here before, hon? Have you been here before? Oh, I'm subscribed to you. Did you used to go by a different name? Oh, I recognize the WWE videos and stuff. So you must have been in here before. I'm subscribed. I remember these videos. Sorry, I don't remember your name. Oh, okay. Now I remember. Thank you, Kyle. Sorry about that. Okay, Alicia, that's no problem. Hey, Tika, how are you, sweetheart? How you doing? Did you want to get put on the list today?
Yes. Oh, on my list.
Hi, Lori. How are you? Oh, you went to. Oh, I went. She said. Lori said I went to a powwow this weekend. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, Kyle. I know. I'm sorry about that. Oh, thank you, Alicia, cleaning up space. How you doing, sweetheart? By the way, Alicia. I hope you're doing okay, honey. Oh, let me say my highs. I'm a horrible person. Kendra said, I hope I make it. My mom said that you wanted to be last. Lori. Yeah, Lori's on the list. Okay. Sarup Bobby. Okay, Bobby's on the list. Aqua Baby. How you doing, Aqua Baby? Yes, of course, Alicia. She said, if I'm not here, can I get a timestamp? Absolutely. And members, I will explain it in a minute too. Members know that if you're not here, um, when but when I'm all done, I will timestamp all my members that asked for a reading that are not able to make it. Hey, Savannah, how you doing, sweetheart? Hi, Peace and Cues. Is Peace and Cues on here? Yep. Okay. Kashan has Chris, Rebecca, Lori, Sarup, Aquamarine, Alicia, Brenda, Savannah, P's and Q's, and Kashan, and Kendra. And then we have,
Eloise, CJ Mack, and
no, I have a, what's that supposed to be? Oh, Kendra last.
Oh.
All right, let me cross that out because I'm going to think that's another person. Oh, no, just put, oh, I'm an airhead, never mind.
Duh.
Kashan, CJ Mac, TA.
Wait a minute. Eloise, CJ Mack, and Tika, which is TA. Tika is
Yeah.
Eloise.
All right, so let me reread this again. Chris, Rebecca, Lori, Bobby, Aqua, Alicia, Brenda, Savannah, P's and Q's, Kashan, Kendra, CJ Mack, Eloise, and Tika. If your name hasn't been put down on a list, please let me know. I've never been to a powwow. I've always wanted to go to one. I know my husband's family um, is Native American, Mexican Native American, and I know they've been in powwows before.
Aslan wants reading.
Aslan, okay, sweetie. Why is it not show? Why is Aslan not showing up?
Just the.
Oh, it might be because of
Did
my.
you put the message?
Um,
Oh no, I didn't have all messages.
I think it's because I don't have an all, but Restream doesn't show me all messages. So if you have to repeat something, go right ahead. I have them at Prairie Island reservation every summer. Oh, really? Where is that? Where is that? I live in Connecticut, so we don't have them that often here, but they do once in a while. But I never hear about it until after the fact. I don't know if they've had them in a while. Actually, I haven't heard anything about it.
Joy Callie's.
Hey, Joy, how are you, honey? Oh, Joy, you want to be last? Okay, honey. Joy last. No problem. Do you want to be last because of timestamp, or is it that you just want me to read you last? It doesn't really matter. It's just so I know to put timestamp or not. It's up to you, honey. Okay, see, Kashan's right on the ball. She's fixing it. Oh, then she retracted it. You know what, though? When you retract it, I can still see it on Restream. Hi, Iris. Hi, Mama Dearest. And hi, everyone. Hey, Chris, sweetie. How are you? You said that it would be a couple hours, right? Is that what you said, honey?
It might be, yeah.
Yeah. You're first on the list, but I talked for the first few minutes. I live in Red Wing, Minnesota, and it's about 25 minutes from Red Wing. Oh, wow. You're really close. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Next year, if you go to one, you should make a video of it, of your day there, and post it. I would love to watch it and see how you guys did. Advocating for Awareness said, "Welcome in, everyone. Thank you, honey.
Joyce
Make sure you drop your channel every once in a while." Timestamp. We got storm, so I might be in and out. Oh, okay, honey. All right, sweetheart. I understand. I finished before. Luckily, I'm exhausted. Oh, that's great. Hey, Atish, how you doing? Welcome in, honey. How you been?
How did I miss that? Oh, there
He said, "Yo, Mama Dearest." That's awesome. All right. So, anyways, we've been going for a few minutes. You guys know I yap for the first couple minutes. Maybe way too long sometimes. Lori would like, oh, that would be good. I'm just being nosy reading your conversation. You've been in ones in Virginia and North Carolina. Oh, that's awesome. Handmade items are awesome, but always feel guilty because they don't charge enough for their work. Oh, I would love to go to one. You know what? Virginia really isn't that far for me. It's probably, well,
like 9 hours.
nine, yeah, about 9 hours, 9, 10 hours. Depends what part of Virginia, I guess, right? But I'm just saying that's doable. Yeah, but guys, make sure you subscribe to advocating awareness and justice. Maybe she can explain in chat what the channel is about a little bit, so people have a better understanding. We were very in a good live the other day too.
Aslan just got.
Oh, what'd you have for dinner, Hitesh? I would love to know. 5 weeks of summer school teaching and 5 hours a day. It was hard. Last week, some visits, and it was a weird week. Oh, really? Well, if your summer school's over, then at least you can have a little bit of a break. Oh, Kashan said I had a little shoulder muscular pain, and then suddenly I came to know relatives are in the house, and one relative kid just came into my floor and said, "Oh, sister had gone fat." I was like, "Okay." Oh, were they talking about you being fresh, like you gained weight or something? Kids could be a little snot sometimes. Kids will say whatever they're thinking. And you're just like, "Ooh, you little stinker."
This is Brenda Costa's here, but I didn't see her.
Ooh, you had fried rice and mangoes. Oh, Tish, that sounds really good. Hi, Patty. How are you, honey? I really like fried rice. My Son's been begging me to make sticky rice. I guess I should make it for him. We eat rice a lot here. That one of the reasons is because it's affordable and you can mix it and cook it with anything. Uh-oh, why is my granddaughter up here? Hi, do you need something?
Yeah, I gotta talk to you some more.
Okay, hold on one second, you guys. I'm gonna mute for a minute. Or wait, hold on, it didn't work. Mom. Here, you talk to them for a minute while I go talk to Ayana. I'll be right back, you guys. So if anybody else comes in,
The one I didn't get was she has Joy, Aslan and Joy. Okay. Brenda Costa was here. Did she want a reading? Normally she does. But I don't see anything. Brenda, if you're in there, let us know. But she already gave you that. What does Chris say? 5 weeks of summer school teaching 5 hours a day. It was hard. Last week, some visits, and it was a weird week. Yeah, weird week. You spend a lot of time with your grandchildren. It gets really weird sometimes. Let me see. Patty Koopa. Hi, Patty. It's good to see you. Good to hear from you. She called your name, Brenda, but did you want a reading, hon? I don't have anything down for that. Okay, Lori saw the Viking Mississippi from the Viking River Cruises line. I just stood there and I couldn't believe how big, beautiful, and pretty it was. Riverboats are really something to see. Yes, they are. Yes, she said yes. I'm going to write her right on Iris's list and then I'll put her on mine. I saw your name and I didn't see you on the list that I got from Kashan because I sort of used hers. You know. Yeah, a little bit later, we're supposed to be babysitting unless something happens and she wants us to babysit now. We got that. You know, we can timestamp you if you can't stay. If you can't stay that long, if you got to run out because something emergency happens. Um, we got to talk to Iris about getting a members meeting. Wouldn't that be cool to get one? Oh my gosh, I'm not Iris. I'll cover my, up. That's me. Hitesh, is Kendra blonde? I have no clue. Sometimes we want to be treated like adults. So we're talking about kids. You know, you're right. The whole society has changed dramatically since. I mean, I wouldn't talk to adults the way these kids are talking to their parents at all. And it's like, I know it started about the time that you had to have two parents go to work or you couldn't pay for anything, groceries, bills, whatever. At one time, the man could do it, but now, or in any case, I don't want to sound discriminatory, but one person could go to work and the other one could stay home and take care of their children. Um, I think Iris was probably 6 or 7 and starting school when I went to work. And well, that's because my husband and I got divorced, her father. And anyways, so I think the parents don't have as much time as they would really like with their kids to get to know them and to teach them and everything like that. Brad's coming. Should I talk to her? What's wrong?
nothing's wrong. We got approved.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Iris just got some exciting news. She needs a minute to calm down. She just got approved for this house she's trying to get. So now she's buying a new house.
The
That's
only
exciting.
thing is, we don't have to have no down payment, no closing costs. but we have to have $6,000 in our account within 40 days.
How you gonna do that?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yep. Okay, we'll figure it out. I'll talk to Bob too. We'll figure it out.
Maybe we
That's
can get
awesome.
a personal loan or something.
Maybe
We'll
you
see.
can. Maybe you can.
They just have to see that. They said they want it in there and within 40 days to prove that um, that we're able to afford it. Is all
Oh,
it is.
okay. How did that go away? Sasha's here. She wanted a reading too. Okay,
So
I don't
Rob's
think I
on his
missed.
way home, so you might have to take him again for a second when he comes here. I was wondering why Rob was crying. I thought somebody, whoa.
Rob's
Hey.
on his way home. Yo.
You gotta go. I'm so sorry.
Well, my granddaughter is potty training.
Did they see anything? So I'll have to end the live.
Did you all see anything?
To be honest, I'll have to end the live and start a new one.
That's a blast, she says. I don't know, Sasha. Thank you, Mama Rainbow. Tess said laugh a lot, but my daughter just closed on her new house too.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Nobody said something about the baby. Did you all see the baby when she came running in as well?
Listen, I need to know if y'all see her butt ass naked because she's potty training, and my daughter ran up here to tell me the news.
Yeah.
All right, let me sit there, Mama.
No. We're just having fun.
I have a cigarette. I don't even not care if
Patty, let us know if you want a reading.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to cry.
What do we got? Brenda and Sasha.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ask Patty.
Hello. Okay, thank you, Patty. Thank you very much. My daughter ran in here quick as she can to scoop her up because I just said, make sure she don't run into there. Because my daughter ran up here as fast as she can because my husband was on the phone with her. Or it's our family's been talking about getting a house, but we're like, oh, we got to fix our credit first. So a friend of ours is like, hey, we're selling a house. We're not ready. Our credit's not great or anything. We don't have no money saved. We're like, we'll just try it just to see. So yesterday we went to go see a broker. Anyways, it was approved. They just said we have to have $6,000 in our account to prove that we can pay for it. That's all. So we'll figure that out. All right. So, but anyways, we'll make it work somehow. Okay. Thank you. So anyways, I'm still like, my husband's on his way home, so I can try to do a reading and stuff for a minute till he gets it. And then my mom will have to talk to you for a minute so I can talk to my husband to see exactly what's going on. My husband's like, screw this, I'm coming home. And my husband was crying too, which got me crying. He's so excited, happy. Oh.
And then
Anyways.
what does Eloise do? She made his day.
I do have a cigarette in my hand, so I apologize, but I really need to for a minute. Of course, Lady T. Yep. Let me write you down.
Patty Cooper, she was saying.
I'm sorry I'm starting a couple minutes late. Well, y'all, you know I'm still talking by now. So let me get my spiel in before my husband gets here. So everybody here is welcome. I don't care where on the streets you come from. Again, I apologize. I'm smoking right now. I don't usually do it on camera. Oh wait, I gotta tell you guys this much. I'm excited. I have to tell you. It's on a dead end street. It is a little bit of a fixer upper. Well, we don't know yet if we can get this particular house yet. We got approved for a loan, but we don't know if we can get this particular house because the FHA loan. It does need a tad bit of work. It does need a little bit of work. So they still have to go check it out and make sure. But we really, really want this house that's on a dead end street. It's a 2-family, and it has a big, huge yard, a playscape. It's everything that we want. It's perfect. It just needs some TLC. I have a short time to get money also. I can understand. I hope you get it. Yeah, me too. We hope we can get this particular house. We went for the loan to try to get this house. So hopefully we can get it. If not, then we'll have to go look somewhere else. But that's all. I think it'll be okay. I think so. Knock on wood.
Okay, wait.
Hey, KK. All right, honey. Oof,
Chase
I gotta,
was insane.
before I do any readings, I gotta calm down a couple notches. Anyways, I'm all over the place. Um, what was I can't even think straight. I'm so excited and I'm trying not to cry, happy tears. But anyways, everybody here is welcome. Like I always say, hey Yaya, how you doing, sweetheart?
Hey, yo, old man.
My daughter's putting an addition onto her house and she's gutting it too. Oh, awesome. I mean, that's a lot of work, but she's gonna feel when it's all said and done, she's gonna be so proud of it. Kashan said, wonderful hours. Even if we planned our new house this way too, 3 floors, we can all stay in a peaceful way and also be in the same building. Yeah, that's how our family's really close. We're very lucky where we rent right now. I live on 1 floor and my daughter lives on the floor below us. I do too. I do too, Patty. We'll get it to work somehow, some way. We'll get it to work. It's okay. That's good news. That's a start. It's a start, right? Savannah says I'm kind of here. So I just wanted to tell you that I really hope. Let me show you the outside of the house. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you a picture of the outside of the house. And they're selling it pretty cheap because she just wants to get rid of it. And I think my husband just got home. They just want to get rid of it because she's with somebody else right now, you know. All right, hold on. And so she moved in with them because they're going to be getting married and stuff. I don't know how great you can see it. So this is the front of the house. Oh, see, you can't see it too well. It's 2 family. It's the front of the house. It's beautiful. It's a little fixer upper, but I don't care. I don't care. It's ours. You know what I'm saying?
Big enough yard.
Yeah. So
That dead end.
yeah. Thank you, KK. All right. So, anyways, let me say this again. Everybody here is welcome. As long as you're all respectful while you're in here, I don't care if you all argue once you leave outside of here. But once you're in here, we're all love and light and respectful to each other, for the most part, right? We don't usually have a problem in here. But anyways, look, I can't even think. Everybody here gets a reading. They're all free. All right. I do have a list that I do go by. It's really short today. But people will trickle in as time goes on and ask to get put down on the list. Hi, PJ, sweetheart. Would you like a reading today, honey? Oh, PJ doesn't want a reading?
No.
All right.
KK said, I will keep you in my prayers and talk to my spirits.
Yes. Thank you, KK. And so everybody gets a reading here for free. Okay, you get on a list. So some of you guys gotta wait. You guys know how it goes. The regulars know it does take a while. PJ said not today. Okay, Kashan. So like say I got this here. So the first few people are usually the ones that are not here yet. But I'll say the names of the first few people. Write them down. Hi, sweetheart. Write them down. And give me a minute. I'll be there in a second. I'll write them down, read them, and then when I get the next one, then I find out who's here next. So if you're on the list and I call your name and you're not here at that moment, that's okay. When you come back in, I'll just put you in the next cycle of a couple people, if that makes sense. You have to be here when I read for you, but if you're not here at that moment, that's okay. My members, as long as you sign up, and if you got to leave, that's okay, because I do all my members at the end, so it's easier to find your readings if I have to timestamp any members. Yeah, in the list. Okay, honey, thank you.
Yeah, Yaya's on the list.
All right.
KK, you got KK.
Yeah, I got KK and then yeah. Oh, well, the last people I just wrote in was Lady T, KK, and yeah. Chris, Rebecca, Savannah. Oh, wait, do I have Savannah in here?
Yeah, she is. She's down
Oh,
there.
okay, I see Savannah.
Oh, Brenda is up there. Is that
Hi,
right?
Escape Go. How you doing, sweetheart? Hey, Sasha, how are you doing? Let me see. I don't know if she did. Oh, yeah,
She is.
Sasha, you're here, sweetheart.
Yeah, Brenda's here too.
Yeah, I got Brenda.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she's on it twice.
Oh, is she? Oh,
Second time
all right.
It wasn't necessary.
All right,
Sean
okay.
never-
All right, that's fine. Savannah's here. Okay, good. I wasn't calling your name to see if you're here. I was just checking to make sure I got the same list as Kashan. Yeah. Okay. I do. I got it. Oh, the only one that's not on the list, Kishan, is KK. You got to add KK to the list. Yeah. All right. So, oh, scapegoat. Would you like to get put on a list? Oh, you're reading chat crocheting. I love crocheting. To me, crocheting is so calming and relaxing. Unless it's a hard pattern and you're trying to figure out what to do next. Okay, so um, the first couple people I have on the list is Chris. So, Chris, you're going to be first, but I have to talk to my husband for a minute. Please add me if you can. Of course, scapegoat. So I got Chris, Rebecca, Lori, Bobby, and Aqua. So those, if I just called your name, um, if I did call your name, let me know, and I will number you down now. Hey, Cristola. No, I'll write you down now. You're going to point and paint until you have ready for. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, honey. Awesome. So if I just Chris, K, Rebecca, Lori, Bobby, Aqua, Alicia, and Brenda. Let me know if you're here. I know a lot of times the first few people sign up ahead of time so they don't show up right away. And that's okay. Oh, you're working on the video, Savannah? Drop your link, sweetheart. Drop your link so people can sub up to you. And if anybody's in here that has a channel, please let my mods know and they will drop the link for you. Okay, Chris is here. She'll be number one. Alicia. Brenda. All right. All right. I got the first couple people. And Bobby's here. Sweet. All right. Actually, Bobby's number two. Brenda's number three. Alicia's number three. Brenda's number four. All right, sweet. All right, cool. Cool. Oh, wait. I put the wrong one. I don't know who Rebecca is.
She said she was Brandon.
She was what?
Brandon. She signed up actually in your community.
Oh, did she? Okay. All right. Well, hopefully she pops in at some point.
Yeah.
All right. It will freeze if I do anything right now. My computer is having oh, you know what? My computer's really spotty today. It was acting wacky. Yeah, I put Cristola on the list. Rebecca's on Facebook. Oh, okay. All right. I'll go and check it in a second. Iris and Mama Dearest, I posted my question in the first part of the live. Oh, what was her question? I'm working on trying to get my Google Chrome browser back on my computer and listening to this while I try to achieve that. Good luck, girl. Stuck on Firefox for now. Huh? Oh, okay. All right. My mama wrote it down. Oh, does P's and Q's have a channel? Let me see. Let me get back here. Actually, my husband's patiently waiting for me. We got to see what we got to do next. So I'll be right back. Sorry about that. But the first person I read when I come back is Chris K, then Bobby, then Alicia, and then Brenda. So just give me one more minute. Sorry about this, you guys. You know, sometimes I'm still yapping at this point anyways, and I'm a talker. All right. Mom, we got to go over there.
Let me entertain you. Let me make you smile. I don't want to.
She's so excited. But either way, I'm sure my husband and I will be able to help her if she needs the help. But, it's about time. They've been working really hard. When she went out and didn't go to work for a long time, that really, that's what happens with families. Like I was saying before, most families, both people have to work. But you can't always do that. It's just not possible. I made sure I stayed home until Iris went to school just for that reason, because you need the children need to be trained before they go to school, because they don't know what they're supposed to do when they go to school if they're not trained by their parents. Anybody can babysit a kid and just let them not do whatever the hell they want, and the parents don't know about it. You sort of it's like sending the kids to the grandmother. They're spoiled. It's like Ira says, what happens here stays here. When you get all the grandchildren and you spoil them, it's okay. But anywho, everything will be okay. I see you're welcome. That was a long ass question I wrote down. Sorry, I used that word. Shame on me. It's things like that keep us wrong. When I was young, to swear was taboo. I got to tell you something. I was working someplace, and my mother was working in the same building, and she overheard me joking around with a bunch of people, and I said, "That's bull," and my mother got pissed at me. Don't you be saying that. We know what comes after bull. You may as well have said the whole thing out loud. And I'm like, are you kidding me? See, days have changed. Bull would be nothing. Even if I said bullshit, I'm okay. But, oh, thank you, KK. I like my shirt too. Actually, I was lucky. My sister, I don't know where she ordered it from and bought it, but she's a little smaller than me. And it came like looking 2 or 3 sizes bigger than her. So she asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, "It's got every color in it. I can do whatever to wear it with, whatever I want, and it's comfortable." Thank you, Patty. But anyways, when it comes to kids, I just love the death out of kids, all of them. And you could tell, usually just by looking at them and seeing them, you could tell if the kid's been sad to say, because I was a counselor at one time. I sort of just look at people and I sort of know about them. Whether they've been abused or something in their lifetime. And, you know, after a while, you just gotta stop counseling, because you're not supposed to be taking it in you. You're supposed to be going to a counselor yourself. And I remember many days driving home, and I was crying on my way home because of something. I was an addiction counselor too for a while. First, it was one thing, then it was, you know what I'm saying. And even with them, the stories you hear about what they went through, even before they became addicted and stuff, is just so disheartening. I actually had a young client, who was thrown out his second floor window by his mother, who was an addict. And then he became an addict, of course. Of course, he's in recovery, and I talked to him about what he should do, and he couldn't get it off his chest, some of the stuff he wanted to say to his mother, because he's not even talking to her. So, of course, I told him to write it all down on a piece of paper, a letter. You don't need to keep it. You can burn it and send it out to the universe, but you need to get it out of here someplace. You need to get it out, because it's hurting your soul. Well, he kept it for about a year, and he came back to me and says, I finally gave it to my mother. I was like, holy cow. But he ended up going into business for himself. He was doing well once he left the program, but it's hard when you're working on issues from the past, whether it's family or exes. I love those, the exes. Talking about exes, this isn't my ex. This is my real husband here. I'm gonna show you a picture if I can find it. We were screwing around one day. Well, we were laughing and joking together one day. I think that sounds better. And he came up with this mustache thing he wanted me to put on, and he took a picture, and I was like, are you kidding me? But then we both started kidding around. This is me and my husband. Whoops. You see the mustaches we're wearing? Yes, aren't they great? Now the family is, all the same mustaches. So, anyways, of course, I wouldn't hold a straight face for the whole thing. Let me see. You know, Sasha, I can't read what you're saying on Iris's stupid thing. Maybe bifocals don't work when I look up at the computer like that. So, go down. Go back up. There you are. Yeah. I am myself now, but you know, you tend to get bored when you're not working. That's why I'm with Iris a lot. Tell us you are a couple without saying you are a couple. Yeah, a couple of crazy people. And I wish we could have just stayed out of Canada. Thinking back on it now, I went to Canada once. I haven't been there. Lucy, how are you? I just noticed you. Oh, you've been talking with everybody while I'm not paying attention. I was writing down Lori's question. That was long. It took me off of this thing of light. Lucy Warren, are you related to the Warrens at all that are from Connecticut, the ones that did the paranormal stuff? Oh, yeah. Scapegoat, I'll go back and look at it, okay? Ah, you're right, Savannah. Yeah, I was talking about Ed and Lorraine. Just curious. I I've been there. I had a paranormal group myself, and Iris and Rob joined it. I started with somebody else, and my husband was in the group, so I said, "Okay, I'll go." And when the guy that was running the place went to Pennsylvania, I took it over. My husband was no longer on the team, but it was me and Iris and her husband Rob and another couple we know, and my brother-in-law and another guy. It was we had fun even though we were doing paranormal. You know what I'm saying? And there are some pretty interesting things out there. That's all I can say. Most parents do their best. It's hard. It's hard. You got to work. You come home. You got to deal with the kids. You're tired. It's just not what it used to be. Okay, my daughter's new house is 3 blocks from your current house, just bigger. Oh, okay. The more you get, the more you need, right? Uh oh.
Sorry.
We're not talking about Iris right now, are we? Nope, we didn't talk about what she was like in school and how she shoved her teacher up against the wall. The principal. It wasn't the teacher.
Mom.
It wasn't the teacher. It was the principal. And I basically wouldn't discipline Iris at all, even though because the girl. It's just a long story. But anyways, so that's why how much naughty she was. Good John said. Oh,
All right. So I lied. It's all right.
all right.
Told you I was wild. No, actually, I really wasn't. She was a bad teacher. She hit me. So, anyways, I don't know if my mom told you that. Did you tell her she hit me first?
I can't remember that.
The principal hit me, and I had a broken foot. She thought I was walking in looking like a little punk because I was limping, but I got a nail through my foot through a piece of board. And she kept telling me, come back to me, walk to me properly, but I couldn't. I had an injured foot. I went to the ER the night before. So when I was trying to tell her, and she was mad, brought me in her office, was shoving me against the door and smacked me. So at a reaction, I smacked her back. Called my mom. My mom told her off, and that was the end of that. So she probably didn't tell you that whole story of why it happened. But anyways,
I didn't remember that.
She didn't remember that part.
Oh, see, Rhonda said Iris is an angel.
Yep. All right. So, anyways, we gotta get going. Going because we got a lot of stuff to do today, and it's already late. So, Chris, Sarup, Alicia, and Brenda, are you guys still in here? Okay, you're the Rebecca from Facebook. All right, so I might have you down twice then. I do. Okay, let me cross you out. You're the Rebecca from Facebook. I didn't check Facebook and stuff today, so I don't know who signed up in Facebook. It's been crazy. As you see, it's been crazy. And I didn't want to have to cancel another live, so I'm trying
She was
to.
in the community chat. That's where I got her.
Yeah. My halo's only a little tarnished, Rhonda said. What the horn's holding it up. Similar happened to my sister when she was very small in school, and the teacher was about to hit her as a punishment, and my sister molded the teacher's bangles.
Oh, no kidding.
That's funny. All right, so
Oh, Lucy wants to know if you got her question from Discord. Is Lucy on the list?
didn't you? I asked you that earlier, and I think that is that the one you have here.
That's Lori.
Oh, did I, Lucy? Oh yes, Lucy, I did, sweetheart. Actually, I forgot to write your name down, honey. So let me write you down. It's been a little wonky today. I'm probably gonna have to get off a little bit earlier than usual. So unless you're a regular or a member, I'm probably gonna close the list. So if a member comes in or if a regular comes in, even if they're not a member, I'll read them. But not anybody else. We'll just tell them that the list is closed today. Okay. Chris, are you in here, honey? Because you're first. Hey, Iris and Mama Dearest. I've sent you very important links for you to listen to when you get the time. Oh, thank you, Escape. I will later, honey, in Discord. All right. Thank you, Escape.
You sent them in Discord?
Yeah, she said she's on the Discord. We'll listen to him later, honey.
Okay.
Okay, good. Chris is here. Let me get my cards out and start shuffling them. I already got my candle lit and everything. See, I was trying to be prepared. But I got good news, so I'm sorry I'm running late, like very, very late. That's okay. Now we just got to make sure that that the house itself gets approved. Like we'll be able to get that house in particular. Keep your fingers crossed. Please, please, please. Who doesn't want a little house on a dead end street with a nice yard? In the area I live in, they don't really have a lot of yards. So having a yard is nice, right, Mama? Yeah, they don't have a lot of houses. Yeah, a lot of houses in our area, if you're close to downtown, doesn't have yards. And this one does. Hi, Simon. How are you doing, honey? Welcome in. You're here after Rebecca. Okay, Lori, honey. All right, Lori, I'll put you down. It's before when I called you, you weren't here. No. She was on a list, but when I called them before I went back out there, she wasn't here.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, Lucy. We're a house that we're interested in, and that's the one we really, really want. So hopefully that one works out.
Cupcake wants to read.
Okay, Cupcake. How you doing, honey? Cupcake. I love tuning into you when you get a chance. Oh, I'm happy about that, honey. All right, shuffling these cards up for Chris. Oh, time of rest. It popped right out. Be careful about computer system and speaker system, everything when you move into the new house because electronic items are more prone to get damaged. I know, Kashan. I know. Keep your fingers. And this is a brand new laptop. So nothing better happened to it. And if we can get this house, literally, I can probably walk my stuff to it. It's pretty close. All right.
That's right. It's a long drive.
Yeah. It's literally down a couple side streets and it's there. He's on a dead end street. I mean, come on, I really, really want that place. Who doesn't want a house on a dead end street? Real close to downtown, you know?
That computer.
Well, we just got scapegoat. I mean, I said escape room. We just got approved for a loan, and there's a house that we're interested in. And this is a deal, which I've never heard of it. Like, we don't have the best credit, but we know somebody that's selling a house, so we wanted to try just to see what they would say. So we got approved for a loan that would be more than enough to cover for the price of the house, with no down payment, no closing costs. Just that before we sign the papers, we have to have $6,000 in our checking account just to show them that we have money to pay for it. Guys, like, hey, if you get the money, just give it back to the person when you're done. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the money to pay for anything, just to show that you have it in there. So we're going to work to see what we can do about that. That's all.
Simon wants to be on the list. Simon, no.
Okay.
So yes.
Yeah, sure. It's going to be a while before I can get to you. Actually, probably a long while. My sister had to do that too. Oh, did they, Brenda? So in the long run, that's great, but we'll figure that out. We'll figure it out. They just started a thing starting this month that you can get approved for a mortgage at any credit, for any credit thing, no matter what your credit score is.
See what I said?
What?
Simone, not Simon.
Oh, Simone. Okay. How do you spell it so I can write it down?
S-I-M-O-N, like Simon.
Oh,
With an E at the
SIMO. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. All right. Let's get this show on the road.
First is
Chris K. Chris K's first. Because since there's two Chris's in here, Christola's, we call her Chris too.
Oh, Cristola's here?
She was early, asked if we had her name on the list.
Where's your name?
After Scapegoat. I got Scapegoat, Lucy, Cupcake, and Simone. Scapegoat, Christola, Lucy, Cupcake, and Simone. They're not cheap here either. I live in Connecticut. Connecticut is very, very expensive state, actually. But this lady's selling her place really cheap,
Really good price.
really good price, which is a good thing. So we don't have the highest budget for a mortgage, so it makes it easier for us. So that's why we're like, knock on wood, we can get this one. Yep, she borrowed it from my mother-in-law and stuck it in the bank, and she got it. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, nowhere is cheap anymore. We're buying the house with my daughter, so it's so my daughter's going to get one place and we get the other place, and then we're just going to split the costs, which ends up equaling the same price we're paying now, actually. So we're not losing any money per month. Did you hear that, Mama?
No.
That's good. They said, hold on, I'm going to click this out so I can tell my mom real quick. Oh wait, my mouse doesn't work. I forgot I was still muted. We just got to do that one thing.
Truth Smiles is here. Saying hello and good luck. Fingers crossed for the house.
Thank you, thank you. For some reason, this restream stuff isn't showing on my chat. And where is my phone?
Probably with your. Oh, wait a minute.
No, that's your phone.
Yeah.
Did I leave my phone in the other room?
You look at it.
Will you, well, message Rob or Amy or Ayana, somebody,
Yeah.
or yell to them to bring it to you because the gate's up so the baby don't run back here again.
Oh, okay.
All right. Whew. I'm still trying to ground myself some. I'm so excited. It's a miracle. I have my candle lit over here, saying prayers over it yesterday that everything will be okay. Now I'm going to keep my candle lit for that particular house if the universe thinks it's a good fit for us. All right, Chris, honey. Sorry, you guys. It's taken so long today. My granddaughter is very excited if you can hear her screaming back there. She's playing. I did leave it out there.
Yes, in case you.
Thank you, Mama.
Sorry.
Wait, let me cleanse these cards for Chris first. Got my little mascot rock here, as always.
I don't think this will fit her on her birthday, so I better give it to her now.
All right.
It might not even fit her now. Virus.
Who? Is that for Milani?
Yeah.
It might fit her. It might fit her right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think it will. Yeah, I do need to calm down, right? All right. Oh yeah, Chris. Sorry Rob didn't answer the phone, but that's why I left for a minute so I can talk to him real quick during my live. And he's like, I'll have to call her back. All right. So the first card that popped out, Chris, when I was shuffling was the card that symbolized a time of rest. So it's much needed. So you must be going through a lot of, maybe not a bad time, but like overexhaustion and just feel like you're going. And this is saying that how you need a time of rest. So that was a card that fell out for you. All right. So all right, so I don't know if you're in a relationship or not now, but it's saying that you have some, it could be work related. It could be work related, but it is indicating that you have been going through a time of stress right now, that you've been reflecting a lot of something that happened in the past, some kind of some memory or I'm sorry, my granddaughter's loud as hell out there. She hears screaming, "Mommy!" But anyways, so it does reflect that you feel torn about a situation, like you don't know what to do next, and that might be indicating why you need a time of rest because it's too much. And it does, whatever the situation is that's bothering you, does have to do with somebody that you care about. That's very that it could be a particular person, but it could also indicate something you love, something that you're passionate about. All right, that's bringing on some of that stress, and it might be, and it seems like somebody's on the other side, like being stern and just seems like to be a little notch in your back, like bugging you. So that's what it's indicating. So that probably is a reason why the very first card fell out, saying that you need a time of rest, because obviously there's a lot of little things that's going on that's adding up to one big thing. All right, sweetheart. Oh, thank you, honey. Oh, this is it's a dyed piece of geode that at one time used to be a part of a chandelier thing, but it broke. So I got this piece here. When we moved to the new house, we changed every position of the furniture to bed to dining table so that we don't think about old house and old bad memories and welcome new energetic with new mindset. Absolutely, Kashan. Nothing should seem familiar. Exactly, Kashan. The only thing is if we get this house, it's way, way, way smaller than Swoop Bobby, you're next, honey. Let me know if you're in here. And I skipped by Rebecca earlier because I thought Rebecca was a different one from Eloise. So Eloise could be in the next set, just so I don't get too confused.
Oh, you thought she was a different one?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It just said Rebecca, so I didn't know.
Oh, because yeah, she had said she was the one.
Oh, maybe it is a different one. Oh my God, I'm confused now. I have no idea. Maybe I misunderstood what she was saying. You're welcome, Chris, sweetheart. You didn't want to think someone stood me up. Yeah, that's such a great idea, actually, Kashan. Thank you. Oh, Patty, you leaving, honey? Have a great day, sweetie. Is Sarup Bobby in here? That's okay. They might come back. I can skip on to the next person. Actually, I can do Lori. Are you in here? I can do Lori right at this moment. Lori had a question, right, Mama?
Oh boy, yes.
Yeah. All
It's
right.
not that big a question. It's just confirmation of what you were asking for.
All right. Trying to release, keeping from me manifesting stuff. Wait, I'm trying to release, keeping me from manifest stuff. I know I need to have gratitude. What else specifically do I need to do? And affirmations. All right, sweetheart. Let me try to answer that. Oh, hey, Pass. Oh, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Says, good morning. This is for my Iris time. Just joking. Keep up the great work, fam. Real one, family respect. Thank you, Pass, hon. Did you hear my awesome news, Pass? If not, I'll message you later.
What's coming for next 6 months? You said.
Okay, Swoop. All right, Swoop. All right, honey. All right, these two together. All right, I'm going to be a little bit honest with you. What this is indicating here, Lori, is that you're having trouble moving on from whatever situation that's going on. It might be because of fear or because of circumstance, but it's saying that you're having fear moving on, that you need to put a little more, if you want to be in that happy place, you need to put a little more work into it. Okay. So, and that's more in a spiritual aspect. Like, we can do the things that we need to make our mind space happy, but if we're not spiritually doing the things, that's two different things. I know I just explained that confusingly, but basically what I'm saying is um you might have, you need to get yourself back in that mindset, that frame of mind. And sometimes that could be as simple as, which is easier said than done, is meditating to find that space to clear your mind. Even if, I tell people, even if you have to do it when you go to bed at night when everybody's sleeping and that's your quiet time, or if you're going to the bathroom, close the door, less chance of somebody bugging you, taking a shower, Because some people always say to me, well, I don't have time to meditate. I don't have time to do this. You do have time. You got to make time. All right. We all have to make time for ourselves. Yes, we have busy lives and things are crazy. But that can be as simple as taking a shower, um, releasing and cleansing yourself, physically washing the mental garbage off of you, and visualize that gunk going into the drain, right? And that helps you release, and thinking positive affirmations while you're taking a shower also, because what showers emotions. Even if you're going to the bathroom and you're sitting on a pot, that could be your quiet moment for a few moments to close your eyes and think of all the great things that you have in your life. Have a great day, Chris. Thank you for coming here tonight. Hi, Tasty One. How you doing, sweetheart?
She wants to know if she can put on the list.
Huh?
She wants to be on the list if she can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah,
I know I said I'm not taking no more people today, but I have a trouble saying no. Tasty One, just so you know, hon, it's going to be a while before I can get to you. All right.
I wouldn't have taken a shower today if I hadn't seen relatives.
All right. You're funny, Kashan. So anyway, so basically what's saying is that you're also having trouble making those plans to have fun too. Like you have to put yourself out there to do things that you enjoy. Sometimes that can be from fear or anxiety. All right. So you got to try really hard to make that step, and try not to make an excuse when it comes up, because you know once you get there you're going to enjoy it. All right. And you're being very hard on yourself. You're becoming your own worst enemy, and that is steps that you need to try to learn to see what you do about manifesting that. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Listen, you're a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for. You just don't realize it. Okay. So that those are things that you need to work on internally. So you need to take those steps to see what you can do. And those are a couple of the ones that I just said. All right. Even if it sounds silly and you have to do silly things to make yourself um feel good enough, feel worthy enough, or feel that gratitude so you can manifest, like write it down. Force yourself to write it down. If you do something over and over and over again, eventually you train your mind to believe it. So if you spent all this time telling yourself, I don't know your situation, but say if you spent all this time telling yourself you're not good enough, well, guess what? You convince yourself you're not good enough. So put that same energy and telling yourself that you are good enough every single day, and eventually you train your mind to believe it. Okay. All right, sweetheart. Even if you got to write a journal and write silly things in it, I'm going to do this today. you know um I'm empowered for blah blah blah. It could be something simple. All right. But try to keep it positive. All right, hon. But if you have struggle getting up and doing daily things, today I'm going to make my bed. That's it. That's the only thing you can feel like you can do that day, but at least you accomplished something. All
She
right.
said, is it stuff from the past I can't find?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm saying. You might have taken all the physical steps to better yourself, but mentally you haven't. And that is what you need to retrain your brain to be able to release the old, and so you can bring in the new. Have a beautiful day, Chris. Okay, Tasty one, sweetheart. All right, Lori. All right, Bobby, it's your turn, honey. So Bobby wants to know what's going to go on for the next 6 months.
Sasha says, love your nails, Iris.
Thank you. They need to get filled again. Well, I'm saving my money for a house, not my nails.
Mexican said, yo.
Hey, honey. All right. They were like a really shinier when I first got them because they're metallic, but they still look pretty good.
They didn't cost plan chick.
Oh, I didn't. I think it's supposed to be I didn't cuss. Through Bobby, just let me know you're still in here. On. Yeah, they were here a minute ago, but you never know. Somebody gotta get up, run, get a drink, or run to the bathroom, forget a phone call. So if Saru Bobby isn't here, I don't want to have to make them wait again. I'm gonna give them a minute, but if not, I'll do Alicia next. If Alicia's in here.
Yeah, it's Aqua here.
No, Aqua's not here. I don't think.
I haven't seen her.
But sometimes people, will sign in early and then come back later.
Yeah.
And they probably thought I didn't put my live up until late, so I didn't have as many signups. Okay, Alicia, honey. You're welcome, Lori, sweetheart. The next 6 months reading, please. Okay, Bobby. So I'm gonna do Bobby right now, and then Alicia next. All right, let me cleanse these cards for Bobby.
Sasha says you are not allowed to pee at 8 hours.
I know. Listen, I should have peed when I was out there, right? I never did.
Relevant.
Told me
Watch your
Iris
trigger
didn't love
finger.
me anymore. Who told you I didn't love you no more, Rhonda? I love you, honey. Hey, Purple, how you doing, sweetheart? Oh, you're listening while you nap? All right, it's Root Bobby. So one thing that laid out is that fell out for you is indicating that you're lacking a passion in something. Okay. So let's pull some cards and see how that's going. All right, I'm going to take this one and put the other ones back. See, again, indecisions, you're not seeing what decisions in front of you. All right. Oh, okay. All right. So one, every single card is facing you. So this indication that you are gifted yourself. Okay. But this is indicating that there's something that's within you that's broke you down a little bit. So you don't have that fire and passion burning inside of you right now. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you in a second. So there's an indecision that's going on. And sometimes when that light that's within us is dim a little bit, it's hard to see things in a different perspective. All right. And this probably has something to do with your home life or traveling or having a hard time moving on. Okay. So let me see what's going on. So I don't know if that's why you want to know what's going to happen in the next 6 months. So let's see what's going to happen after that. So, all right. So good. There's a victory card. So what this is indicating is, Bobby, is that when we go through a hard time, it's hard for us to see the good in something and to really envision and push forward. Okay, so our own thoughts could be holding us back a little bit. All right. Basically, the universe is letting you know, like, listen, everything's going to work out okay. All right. There is victory ahead. All right. So even if it feels like things are not moving forward, you don't know how you're going to get it to work out. This is saying that give it time. Find a way to get that spark and energy back into you so things will open up and seem a little more clearly. So then you know how to make those next steps. So if you don't put it into action, it's going to be hard to get past to get to your goal. So you have very good potential. Like the universe is telling you, it's a win. It's a win. You just have to believe it's a win. And then the path to get there will be a lot easier. All right, and that's going to happen in the next few months. So there must be some change that you want to occur, that you're having trouble seeing the end of the tunnel. We're hoping it's going to work out okay in the end. All right, swoop, Bobby.
Someone told you you can't pee, right? And he said, Sasha, did you remember to cast her so she won't pee her pants?
Right?
Yeah. Let me relevant. I got all kinds of trigger timeout figures. Oh, Sasha.
Yeah.
No catheters around. Hold we intake.
Especially considering I left the room. I should have went when I had a chance. And I spent a lot of time yapping. But so thank you guys for being patient with me.
Rob's talking to
All right, Alicia, honey.
Rob's talking to relevant. And he says, I'm so crazy right now that not swearing is driving me crazy. Oh, this is for you.
My husband was so excited. Oh my gosh. You know when you see someone you care about very, very excited about something and it just makes you excited for them, you know? Rhonda, did you hear the news? I think she was here, right?
I'm not sure if she was.
Rhonda, did you hear? Have Rob text you if you don't know.
Alicia is here.
All right, good. Now I don't have to pee yet, honey. You keep talking about having to pee. I'm going to have to pee, though. You know how that goes. Just like running water. As soon as you turn on the water, you got to run to the bathroom. Thank you, Bobby, for coming in today, honey. And sorry it took so long before I got to you. Thank you for being patient, hon. And I hope everything works out for you. You got great things coming ahead. You just got to believe it. No, that's my mom.
What?
She said, let your father read the cards. She just has that old lady smoker's voice.
She just called me a man.
Yes. You want to come?
Sasha.
All right, Alicia, sweetheart. All right.
I have to pee. Oh my gosh.
All right. So some of this has to do with the emotional process that you've been going through, Alicia, which is completely understandable. But not that this is good news because this has to do with a lot of stress, but it's saying the tower around you, that feeling like you're losing everything has already happened. So that's already happened. All right. So the only thing that you could do from here on out is move up. All right. Um, it does say that there is a problem with money situation and lacking funds. So that's a worry and concern of yours of how you're going to do things and how you're going to get things to be able to work out. And this is mostly to do with your your fears or concerns, not so much what the outcome is going to be. Just so you know. All right. So you don't want to lose those memories that you had. So you're still trying to hold on to hope, but you're losing a lot of faith. All right. But basically, I think this came out in the reading is because the universe is trying to let you know um, the worst part of the stress has already happened. So you got the tower card here, but it's in reverse. That means you've already had that loss and it's in the past. So that means it's already happened. All right. So right now your worry is concerned on how how you're gonna have money to push forward to be able to do what you need to do. You feel like there's no way out in some ways, and you don't want to lose those memories you worked hard for. All right. But it's just talking about your worries and concerns. But I think the universe just wants you to know the worst part of it, the worst part of your feelings and stuff have already happened. All right. And I really think that that reading is based upon the emotional state and feelings that you've been in lately. All right, Alicia, honey. Sasha Jade. Pissy brains. Oh, you're funny, Sasha. You guys crack me up. Okay. Next is Brenda. Miss Brenda, are you in here?
Did you do Alicia?
I just did Alicia.
Oh, I thought that was still up.
All right, yeah, honey. It's a little while before I get to you anyway, sweetheart. Yeah, exactly, Alicia. Basically. Yep. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. All right. So basically what happened in a reading today was um, it brought out the emotions of it. And I think it's the universe's way of letting you know the worst parts of it, the worst feeling of it, that part's already happened. Okay. So it can't get any worse than that. There's just some things you got to work out, but it'll be okay. All right. That's all it's saying. It's not telling what the future is going to be. It's not saying everything's going to be perfect and grand, but it's letting you know that worst part of it has already happened and you have no choice to build up from there. All right, Lady T, I'll be with you in a little bit, sweetie. All right, Lady T, can you write down her question for when I get to her?
Lady T?
Yeah. She wants to know if she will receive her inheritance.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, Mama. Well, I'm going to try to move my microphone. There. Brenda. All right, good. She's here. Yay, Brenda. All right. So after Brenda, I got Eloise and Aqua if they're here, Savannah, P's and Q's, and Kashad. So if I just said your name, let me know. Sasha says, I'm on vacation. Just flew hours and hours to be in a place that's 5. Is that what it says?
5 o'clock. At least that's 5 o'clock.
Oh, really? Okay, P's and Q's. All right, P's and Q's here. Sasha is here. Good. Let me make sure I write that down. You said my name. I did, Eloise. I did, honey.
Sasha. I mean, Savannah.
Savannah, yeah.
You said Sasha.
No, I didn't say Savannah. Savannah answered. All right, so I got Rebecca. Let me put Eloise here.
Where?
Where Rebecca is, so I stopped doxing her poor butt. Not everybody in the world knows her name. All right, Eloise. I'm doing Brenda right now. Then Eloise, then Savannah, and then P's and Q's, and then Kashan. Oh, Kendra's timestamp. So, all right. I know. I'm sorry, Eloise. Forgive me.
No, you didn't know that first.
Listen, she goes by so many names here on YouTube. People call her Relevant, people call her Eloise, and people call her Shining. It depends what side of her you're getting at that moment.
Shining, you said?
Yes, yeah. Eloise for Relevant Glitz and Glam, she's Eloise for that character.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're funny as hell. And then she has a regular channel that's and everybody else calls her Shining. I can't ever be serious, Sasha. That's my personality. All right, Brenda, love. Cleanse these cards for you. And because Sasha talked about me peeing so much that after I read Brenda, I'll probably go use a little girl's room. All right, Brenda. Oh, this is actually Brenda. This is not bad. I mean, I know you got the devil card here and stuff, but this isn't bad. Okay, it's not fully bad. All right. So what this is indicating is Brenda, is that, listen, you've been having a really hard time of getting things balanced out in your life. And I don't know what that is indicating. Okay. But the good news is that that's in the past. All right. And you're starting to finally work through it, and you're starting to see things different. And you have the strength to take care of whatever it is that you need to take care of, which is really good. And because sometimes we get in a funk where we just don't know how to get out of our own head, how we're going to be able to move forward and do things from day to day. All right. The good news is you're getting back to in the space, in the mindset where you need to be or want to be again. And the thing is saying that you're starting to release the chains that broke you down, which could be your mindset, or break your chains that bind you from a physical person that was not healthy for you. And now that you broke free, you're starting to feel like yourself again, which is really good. And because that's happening, you're starting to be able to express and know how it is you want to move forward, and not just particular situation or person, but because you handle that one situation, you're able to see a lot of things differently, which is really good. So it's saying that you've been going through a hard time, but because you've gotten the strength you have, that you're able to now start breaking away from people that are not healthy for you anymore. Oh, hold on one second. I'm getting a phone call. So Brenda, that's good news actually. Hello. Oh, hey Milani. Hi. Meme can't talk right now. I'm working. I'm working, okay? I love you. I love you. Oh, she hung up on me. I thought my daughter had talked to me about something important. It was my granddaughter. So wait a second. Did I just see that correct? Says, oh, Sasha says, I'm in Newfoundland again. It's really 5 o'clock here, but we pretend. Haha, I know she had to pee and I didn't need cards, Iris. Ha ha ha. You're funny. You're funny. That is awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh, Sasha, can you take pictures for us to see? I love hearing and knowing about other cultures. Like I completely do. I'm out of the country, no doubt. Shop for miles. Let's see. Are you after Sasha? Yes, but it's not Sasha's turn yet, Lady T. I still got a few people to do in front of you. It'll be a little bit before I can get to you. Actually, it'll probably be about, to be honest with you, probably be about an hour. The next person I'm going to read is Eloise, then Brenda, Savannah. Oh, I just read Brenda. Sorry. I'm doing Eloise next, then Savannah, then P's and Q's, and then Kashan. I'm going to cross out Brenda so I don't say her name by mistake again. And then I'll be right back. Are we saying it wrong? How do we say Newfoundland then? If I thought that's how you said it. Newfoundland?
I don't know.
Sasha Roses. Ugh, do you get the feeling of doom as well? What? Hi, honey.
Milani found out my name.
She found out your name. Oh, she
Yeah.
called you Amy instead of Coco.
Yeah.
Aw.
No, because she called.
All right, Mom, we got to switch again. Yep. I can use a little girl's room. I'm gonna take a cookie with me. My mom got cookie with cream cheese.
Okay, this time she's just going for a quick trip, I think. Who knows? Wind's just blowing me away here. Iris has got the air sitting right by her, and she's always hot. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not that way. Got into the speech with Newfies. Come home and kiss the cod. Cussed Google Newfoundland when bored. Newfoundland? You're in Newfoundland. Okay. I've never been out there. I haven't even been over to the other continent. I've never left the United States. Well, once I went to Mexico and I went to Canada, so I guess I technically did leave a little, but I don't normally. I had a quiet sort of life. One of those things where you don't go very far because you're a mother at home taking care of their child. If they could find them. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Iris wasn't all that bad until she hit puberty. That's when it happened. So for a few years, it was crazy. Eloise, don't shut off the thing because I said puberty. Is that a bad word? Say it fast. Newfoundland, Newfoundland. Why would I want to say it fast? Newfoundland, Newfoundland, Newfoundland. I did it. Ha ha ha. Oh, next time you go on channel, you're going to say it? Okay, I'll tell Iris to put you on channel. Newfoundland. Okay. Looks like her things are behind. So who should read it next? We got. Oh. Did she do Eloise? Probably not. She has Savannah, Peace Q's, Kashan. I don't know that writing. And then there's CJ Max. Oh, it's Kendra. It's got to be timestamped. Then there's CJ Max, Tika, Aslan, and so on. It's too long to list to tell you now, just in case somebody's not here. You might be next. Sasha, roses. Do you get the feeling of doom as well? When you see something, it reminds you of something. I've never felt that way. When I smell something, unless it's like a cologne from someone that's passed or something, I don't usually have any other smells. Or maybe my nose don't work like yours does. But where's everybody? They don't seem like there are too many people in here talking. Y'all take a nap. Make sure you give Iris a thumbs up. Thumbs up before you leave. What? We won't say he's either. So me, aus is me om. Oh, me aus is me om. Sasha, you don't say H. Oh, so either is eater. You can't say H, so it's eater. Can't use the H sound in there. Sasha's teaching me how to. It's Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. Oh, that's right. All right. Sorry about that. I feel refreshed. All right. Now is Eloise. She said, "You just sounded like a newfie." Are you doing chores while listening? Awesome, PJ. Eloise, think of all the H words. Hello. Ho.
Hello.
Oh, ho is the O. All right.
I can't tell if you still have me, she said.
What do you mean if I still have you, hun? If I have your name down, I do have your name down, but it's way down the list. So it's going to be a while.
Hello.
Brenda said, hello, Sasha. Hello. No, I haven't gotten to you yet, Tika. I think you're going to be on the next set, sweetie. All right. So if you need to leave and come back in a few minutes, you're fine. For dog, it'd be, oh, instead of hot dog, it'd be hot dog. So Newfoundland doesn't pronounce H's. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, Newfoundland. That's right. We said it wrong.
She spelled it like
Oh, don't lose these cards, Iris.
hot dog is hot dog.
Yes, yeah, I was just saying that. Hot dog. These damn dit dat dare does. Oh, okay. So you have all right, so it looks like you might have a little bit you're making it work out though, okay? But it looks like some of the problem in the situation going on, that's a concern of yours, is the funds, is coming up with the things that you need to be able to push forward. That's putting a big stress on you. Yeah, it's a concern that it's not going to work out. You think it's like this great one time opportunity, but that's a fear of yours that is holding you back. All right, so
Oh, no.
all right, let me pull some. Oh, okay. The good news is, all right, in the end, everything's gonna work okay. Not that it's gonna be easy, not that there's not gonna be a lot of no hard times, a burden that's gonna come along with it. It does look like it's gonna be okay, but at this moment, you almost feel like at a loss, and you don't know how to break away from whatever situation that it is. But don't give up hope is basically what it's saying. So even if you feel like there's too much going on, too much stress, all hope is lost. Um, just know that some of that is okay. It's about somebody that you care about that's near and dear to your heart, and you're kind of worried about how things are gonna work out. All right, don't give up hope on that. All right. There are some answers there somewhere, somehow there is. Like I said at the end, not that it'll be easy, but you'll be able to be able to manage basically. So don't give up hope. Okay. All right, sweetheart. So whatever it is that you're going through, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed for you.
Oh,
You're cold?
yes.
I'm not.
You just leave it out there.
I can turn it down.
No.
All right. All right, my beautiful Eloise. Next is Savannah. Savannah. I think I was supposed to say spot on. You're welcome, Eloise. Savannah, are you in here, my dear? I got, and P's and Q's. P's and Q's, let me know if you're in here too, honey. Oh, good. Savannah's here. Lori says, Sasha, do you think people from the Midwest talk too fast? I have heard that, and I am from the Midwest, and I don't notice it. I'm from New England, and I'm told I talk too fast. Okay, P's and Q's. I'm going to do Savannah now, and then P's and Q's, and then Kashan.
She said Mexican and granted you a pass for a few moments. Use it wisely. He had said F, not F first, because everybody was typing in weird words.
Oh.
Using fuses here.
All right. Whoop, whoop. The card that flipped out that I just put right back in the deck is the indication of a male figure, or a male energy that emotionally doesn't feel like they're connected, if that makes sense. Like there's feel like there's a disconnect there. No, no. Amy has her appointment though.
That's what I was checking
Yeah.
about babysitting.
Yeah.
So about 2:30.
Yeah. Oh, look at, why are these cards sticking together? That's really weird. All right, sorry about that, Savannah, but the cards are sticking together. All right. I'm going to pull out some more cards because they did stick together. I want to make sure it's a proper reading and there's not something wrong. Oh, you're still working on the video? Did you drop your link in here, Savannah? I talk too fast because I'm blonde.
Just a touch here.
All right. Listen, Savannah, I don't know what's going on. This might be some of the thoughts that you've been going through. It's definitely indicating that you haven't been in a good headspace lately, okay? There are some unanswered questions that you want answered to. So whatever you've been working that you thought would be a new beginning or fresh start um doesn't work that way. So it feels like it set you back a little bit, and now you're just kind of waiting for the answers and hoping everything is going to work out okay. So it indicates a lot of the stress that you're going on. This also indicates that you don't see how the future is going to be able to push forward and find that happy place, and that's kind of bothering you a lot, and you've been looking out and seeing what different options you can have and to be able to do. I just want you to know though, is whatever it is that's going on in your life, um not that you'll be stress free, but no, it's going to be an okay. You have the victory card here. So let me lift this up a little bit so maybe you can see a tad bit better. All right. So basically what it's indicating here is there's basically a lot of hell and stress going on in your life. All right. It's one thing after another, one thing after another. You feel like you never get a break. The good news is, though, there is some worry and concerns going on, but everything's going to work out okay in the end. All right. So be rest assured that the universe, I mean, your survivor, um, anything that life has thrown out you, you're be able to handle it. Not that it's fair, because it's not fair to you. It's definitely not. But that's why you grew into the beautiful person that you are today. And just know you're going to get through this too, and it's going to be good. All right, honey.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Oh, it's a private video. Okay, honey, I understand. Sasha said, if I spoke that way, I was raised, I would never understand me. But I moved away far to a university and lost all of the accent, but it comes back when I'm home. At Lori, we talk too fast. All right. All right, Savannah, sweetheart. P's and Q's, it's your turn. After P's and Q's is our Kashan. Is Kashan still in here?
Let's see. If she's not, she'll be back. She just left a message, Savannah.
Huh?
She left a message. I just sent the video to the people I made it for.
Okay, honey. Yeah, I just saw it pop up on my phone. I won't, I won't share it with anybody else. I'll check and look at it after, honey. All right, let me make sure these cards are clean. Want to make sure my mascot is showing for everybody. I love my little mascot here. I should name my mascot, huh? Oh, these are literally just the cards I just had before. P's and Q's, I want some cards right below this to make sure they're accurate. Wait, the P's and Q's. Did you have a question before, honey?
No question.
Okay. All right. These cards stuck together a little bit too. Like something sticky on them. Yeah, that's weird.
Let's touch them.
I don't know. All right. So they are pretty much accurate, but this explains that a little bit better. So basically what it's saying is in a recent past, you went through a really difficult time that you felt like you're lost or and you couldn't find your way and you wanted to move on, but you didn't see how that was going to happen. So right now at this point, um, you really got the energy to be able to push forward. um so it's right now is a good time, whatever it is that you want to do, that you have planned right now, you you'll be able to do it. Don't think that, I mean, it will be hard. You're going to have to try to balance a bunch of different things, but right now is the time to be able to push forward and take care of what it is that you need to be able to take care of. Okay. And with that being said, is that in the end, in the future, is that once you push hard and get out of this funk and this spot that you're in, and you be able to take the action and make it work out, and it won't be easy, you know. Unfortunately, things in life aren't always easy. Just know that in the end, that when it happens, you're gonna be like, oh, all right, now I can rest. Now I can take a break. Now I can rest because I'm at a point where I'm able to be happy in the space I'm in now. All right, so it's going to come with a cost, though. All right, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that's really indicating, but it does say that you're going to be healing from a broken heart. Um, with a man, all right, or masculine energy, um, with a guy who has a lot of passion inside of them too, but it's mending from whatever masculine energy that is. So your heart's going to be able to mend in the time. So it's going to take a while. Okay. All right, P's and Q's, my dear. Next is Kashan. Kashan, are you in here? Kashan, Kashan. Oh, you guys, please remember to give me a thumbs up, please. All right, after Kashan, I have CJ Mack, Tika, Aslin, and then Sasha and Lady T. So if I just said your name, let me know. So I'm waiting for Kashan. She might step out for a minute. If she does, then I'll do it when she comes back. So then after that is CJ Mack, Tika, Aslin, Sasha, Lady T.
KK's here.
Okay, KK. I'll write you down, KK, because you're after Lady T anyways. You're the first one to answer. All right, Sasha.
Said she's here.
Good. Yeah. And then
CJ man.
oh, it's their CJ. All right. And then CJ.
So he's number one.
Yeah. CJ. Then Sasha. And then KK. All right. So CJ, I could probably read you right now, honey. Because Kashan's not in here. Now just fit Kashan in when she pops back in. sometimes I do catch myself talking too fast. Oh, Lori was talking to Sasha. Oh, I am getting a little chilly. Hold on, I'm going to turn this down a little bit.
PJ said, have a wonderful day, everyone.
Oh, PJ did? Oh, have a wonderful day, everyone. Nap time. Have a beautiful day, PJ, sweetheart. Yeah, I think that's on low. Shoot, I can't see. What's that say? I don't know what it says. I think I have it on low now, though. I'm so happy you went to Newfoundland. Sasha, is that where you're from? I think that's what I was gathering earlier from what little bit is, because I missed a lot of chat. So I pick up little pieces like here and there. Oh, shoot. Pay attention, Iris. She's just getting these damn cards all over the place today. Let me shuffle these again. You know what, CJ, when you talk, when I read what you're saying, I picture it in your voice, and you have the best accent ever. All right, that card wants to pop out. I don't know. I'm just acknowledging for now and see what the other cards are, because this is talking about in some way or form you felt like you felt injustice, okay?
She's from Newfoundland and Canada.
Yes, I knew of Canada. I didn't know about Newfoundland though.
Iris, did you see I was here? Just checking.
Who said that?
TA.
No, I didn't see you were here. I called your name earlier and you didn't answer, honey. Well, at least I didn't see you. Let me write your name down now to make sure I know you're here. All right.
Just the general.
All right.
Gosh,
All right. Oh, was a baby up here?
I hear it. Close to 30. So there we go. All right.
All right, Tika. I'll make sure you're on the list. Chris, by the time you came in, I already had, I have a bunch of people that signed up prior, and I had a whole bunch of people that signed up before you. So you're down far on the list. You're not last, but you are down far on the list.
See you later, kid.
All right. Well, Rob's still here. He'll get you when he's leaving. So you don't have to go yet. He'll let you know.
Well, he'll probably get me sooner than you think, because my car keys, I think, are in there. Cheap houses, ocean view, Iris like a lot.
Oh, really? Oh.
Sasha said it's called the Rock. We live on a rocket in the sea.
Well, honey, where's Dad?
Oh,
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Grandma's coming. All right. Sorry about that. My daughter's dropping off my granddaughter. All right. So CJ, somehow, some way, I don't know what this means, but somehow, some way you felt like you're unjustified in a situation, and something that you thought you're gonna be okay with and be set. You don't feel that way. All right. And somebody that you thought was going to help you along the way ended up not being there quite as much you thought they would. And I think it has to do maybe in a home front, some kind of possession or in some form of money. So that's really bringing on the stress that you needed, and it's not fair. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but I can tell you this much. I don't know if this situation here has to do with this one here, because these two cards just fell out. So it's something I need to mention. All right. This is talking about there's an ending to a situation that happened because of miscommunication and gossip. Okay. It's a hard ending. All right. Because I don't know, maybe a feeling that you've been screwed over one too many times. All right. Yeah. So whatever it is, ended up not going quite the way you wanted it to go. So I don't know what's going on. It's like you want it to stop, it needs to end, and it's hard and difficult. So whatever anything you thought it was going to work out and be this great thing ended up not seeming to be the quite the celebration as you wanted to, and it's a learned lesson. All right. So like I said, I don't know if this has to do with this part here, but I have a funny feeling that it could be kind of a couple different situations that kind of are blended in together at the same point, if that makes sense. All right, CJ, sweetheart. Look, everybody stop talking. Everybody's being silent now. I'm trying to make sure I got it all on live chat. And then what I do, I get myself out of chat completely. Oof, my granddaughter is wild. Listen, my granddaughter is going to keep me young or age me quicker. I don't know which one it is. All right, next is Sasha. We got Sasha, KK, and then Tika. And unless Kashan comes in, I'll bounce her or pop her right back in. Oh, awesome, Lucy. Wow, totally. And I've not said anything. I've been holding it in. Well, keep holding it in, sweetie, because it ain't none of our business. All right. KK, KK, are you here, my love? KK, KK, KK. Oh no, I'm sorry. I lied. It is Sasha's turn. It's Sasha's turn, then KK. So KK, still let me know if you're here, honey. Right now I'm doing Sasha. Yeah, makes your hair gray. See, but Lucy, I bleached my hair, so hopefully nobody will ever see my grays. I don't think I have grays yet from my roots, but um hopefully nobody will notice my grays. If I do, because I'll just bleach it for a lifetime. I'm here, Rainbow. Sorry, I was talking to my sister who came to my floor. She was pouring tea about this family. Oh, see, Kashan, I get it, girl. I get it. So, Kashan, I'll do you next, okay, honey? Right now, I'm doing Sasha, and you could be next. Sasha's like, yeah, it's all about me right now. I know, because KK always jokes and says it. No, it's all about me. Oh, okay, Aslan. All right, sweetheart. All right, so listen, Sasha. So listen, um, you going where you is that you traveled and that you head to is a really great learning experience. Part of this is something that you needed. All right, but it came with a little bit of cost. There was some loss of revenue, loss of funds. But you know what? I think in mindset ways, in the long run, I think it ends up. It's almost. I would think worth it. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is. So even though, um, this is a great learning experience. This is spiritually, um, you need this, okay? For whatever reason it is, it's something in your life that you needed. Um, Even though it costs too much and you feel like that, there's that, there's maybe unexpected expenses that you weren't expecting. Everything ends up working out okay though. All right, everything will work out okay. And it was, and but even if you end up being more broke at the end, spiritually, you'll be wealthier. Okay, and sometimes that's worth it. Okay, so whatever changes that ends up coming from this is going to be beneficial long run, because you're going to be able to make new plans moving forward. Okay, Chris. All right. All right, Sasha, my love. So I think whatever you're doing right this moment is what needs to happen. Is definitely what needs to happen. All right, Sasha, my love. Next is Kashan. Kashan's back. Kashan, yeah, she's catching us up on the list. No, actually, Kashan, it's a little bit different because when I called some people, they weren't here yet. So some of them will be on the next list. Right now, I'm doing, well, right, Kashan, right now I'm doing you. And then KK, and then Tika. And then I'll probably do Aslan after that. And then Yaya and Scapegoat. And Cristola, if she's still here. Thank you, Iris, for telling me I'm broke now. Ha ha ha. I don't think you're surprised to hear that, to be honest with you. I don't think you're surprised. I didn't pay much attention to her because Sean says, yeah, but you know what? Some of us sometimes like hearing about other people's tea. I'm going to turn off this AC. It's starting to get a little chilly in here. All right, KK, honey. I'm doing Kashan, and then it'll be your turn, okay, KK? I'm just going to acknowledge this and put this back. And why are they sticking? I don't understand it. Oh, is this sticking too? What the hell? They are. I've been using these cards, so I don't understand why they're sticking. It's like something sticky got on them. Yeah, because it's weird. You got judgments to say to someone you met after a long time. Oh, I understand. Yeah. So it's being judgmental. Okay. Okay. Kashan has a question. I want to know what this cousin sister felt about meeting me after a long time. I didn't give her much attention. She apologized later by saying, "You're looking beautiful. You're looking slim." And I was like, whatever. I didn't pay much attention to her. Oh, completely understandable. She said, yeah. You said, yeah, because it's weird. You got judgment to say to someone you met after a long time. Yeah, that's not very nice. Oh, no, Chris. People sign up a day or two ahead of time. They sign up early. And then I started late because we got good news, as you know. So I started a little bit later than usual. All right. All right. So, Kashan, you want to know how your cousin felt about you? All right. Well, this one popped out. Oh, she wanted to make it work. So listen. All right, that's weird. So I don't know what this is. All right, so I don't know if this is about your cousin, but it could be a family matter. So I'll say it anyways. So it looks like that They were working on something and they wanted it to work out. So they made plans. They want it to work out to have something grow and prosper. But you know what? Some bad situation is going to be coming to an end soon. All right. There's going to be an ending. It's going to be pretty hard, but I think it's going to be what's needed. So did they have an agenda? Because if they had an agenda when they came, whoever agenda it was, it didn't work out for them. All right. It didn't work out for them. So maybe that's the real tea that's going on in the family. Because that's what it's indicating here. Whatever is going on is somebody had an agenda, and it didn't work out the way they planned. All right. It kind of backfired. Yeah, maybe next Tuesday, Chris. And as you know, my readings they take a while anyways in between. So it takes a while to get to anybody. All right. So is there Iris? You say she got fat. First you say she got fat, then you say no, you look beautiful. Yeah, that was pretty crappy of her, Kashan. And I'm sure you're probably responding to what I just said, so I'll give you a second. Oh, she came with my mom's brother to give my father the money we were given and gossip to my mother and father, but both didn't give in to the situation. Oh, good. Yeah, there's definitely a masculine person in this situation that is a jerk, and they should cut ties with them. All right, because it's not fair. So it's basically an indication of missed opportunity, like it didn't go over the way they thought it was going to go. All right, but let me try to answer now your question, because basically the universe just let me be nosy about the situation. All right, that's what happened here. So let me try to get just the thoughts on just your cousin, because this was the family aspect of it. So it was in a whole, not just her. So listen, I'm going to be, all right. So I'm going to be honest, from what it looks like, in my opinion here, all right, is that she already showed up with a preconceived notion. So she already had an idea in her head when she came there. All right. She knows what she did was wrong, and she does feel bad for her. Okay. That part of it. So she did try to make it work out. Basically, she knew what she did wrong. She was embarrassed by it, and she doesn't know how to make it up. And I have a funny feeling there might be some gossip in the family on both sides. Like, you guys might gossip about them, but they're gossiping about you. And I think she realized that that you're not as bad as she probably first initially was thinking. Okay, so she kind of feels embarrassed from her actions, and good, because as she should. But I don't know if she'll really truly admit it to her family, though. But that's about it. Yeah, it's never easy to break ties with family. Oh yeah, isn't it? Yes, I deal with that crap too. It's my back burner now. Family. Yeah, I get what you mean. Oh my gosh, she really comes off to me as very awful with those judgmental words. As a woman, I don't approve that. Not all graceful. I'm very elder to her. Yeah, well, she seems like she could be a little bit spoiled, like she thinks she's been everybody. But this is a lesson that she needed to learn. All right. And I think she'll remember that reaction. Whatever situation here, she's going to remember that. All right. All right. Yeah. Good. It's almost your turn, honey. All right. Right now, I'm getting ready to do KK and Lady T. Is Lady T in here? Lady T. And Lady T, and then Yaya's next. All right, sweet KK. I'm just shuffling these cards. Good for you, honey. Yeah, KK, it's your turn, hon. Oh, look at Sasha. She's cleaning space for you. Thank you, Sasha. My mom left here, the room, and now it just seems eerily quiet. I know I say it all the time. I really need to find a radio or something where I can play background music, but music that won't get me in trouble playing. KK, it's all about you right now. KK, it's all about you. Oh, these two cards flipped on you. All right. So something recently had came to an end that was horrible for you, okay? And it left you torn in what decision you make. The good news is that even though it hasn't all came to play and laid out and fully resolved itself, that could be because of whatever emotions or residual garbage that's going on. But the good news is that now you know what's going on. Like you have an idea and where to take it from there. Oh, okay. So, all right. So this is actually good. So because of whatever situation that had occurred, and that was whatever happened, it seemed like an eye opener. Okay. And you're not going to lay down too easily with the situation. So it's going to be rectified. All right. Because at the end of the day, you're going to keep pushing along and make sure everything is taken care of. It's going to be a celebration. Everybody's gonna come together, everything is gonna be okay, and you're gonna be the winner at the end. So whatever stresses that you might feel or worrying how things are gonna work out, you're gonna get it to work out. It's gonna be a good ending. It's gonna feel like a happy ending, and just what you needed to have that peace of mind. Like, I got this, we did this, and everything worked out okay. And it's something to be happy and proud and celebrate. All right, so everything is gonna be okay. All right, KK, my love. Lady T, are you in here? Oh, I forgot Aslan. Aslan, you in here, honey? And Tika, wait a minute. Where's Tika? I called Tika before. She didn't answer. So let's see if Tika's in here. And Aslan and Lady T. If you guys are in here, let me know, okay? And I'm gonna steal a piece of my cracker. Oh, good. Aslan and Tiki are here. Awesome. All right. So Aslan, let's see who was first, Tika or Aslan. Tika's first and then Aslan. So Tika, it's your turn right now, honey. And then I'll do Aslan. Oh. I think people need to take my TV remote away from me so I cannot get things, because I can't get things done. Oh, same. Yeah, and you go watch something just for a minute, and then you realize hours have gone by, and you're like, "What the hell? I just wasted my whole entire day," and it seemed like 5 minutes. All right, Tika, I love that name. Thank you so much, KK, sweetheart. Have a beautiful day, sweetie. Wait, are you doing live tonight? KK, are you doing bingo tonight? All right, I'm going to pull some more cards for you because this is like a quick, simple answer. Listen, somebody in the family, something happened in the family unit, the family aspect. All right, and basically, it looks like somebody got judgment came to play, and karma let its hand, and now they're a past memory. So that's just saying this right here. So I'm gonna pull some more cards just so I can get a better understanding of what's going on. Hey, Dolly, honey. Yeah, okay, Dolly, no problem. Yeah, because whatever you're working on and planning doesn't seem to be working out too well. Okay. Um Listen, it's like water and ice. I don't know if it's you and another spouse, or things just don't seem to be working out right now. I'm not saying it's not going to ever get resolved, but it's right now nobody's in a good headspace. You need to be stern and strong. Or and they are too quick to maybe react and have a lot of passion along with it. The, and at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, you guys are two opposite sides. Okay. Um, Basically, you're sick of it, and maybe you can't hold your tongue once in a while, and they're hot-headed, and they're just thinking that they're correct, whether they are or not. All right, so whatever's going on in the situation right now, maybe needs to get resolved because the situation is not working out too well, and it's not very healthy. And even though you and this other person are trying to work things out, it just doesn't seem to be working in the way you want it to go. So either you need to render that situation or try to figure out another way to be able to fix it. Okay. So you need to really sit and think long and hard, because whatever's going on right now is not working. Whatever's happening is not working. And if it keeps continuing to going the way it is, it's still not going to keep working. Okay. So somebody needs to give. Somebody needs to give. All right. You both are being stubborn. All right. And it looks like for good reason. Just putting it out there. All right, honey. All right, Tika, sweetheart. Pray everything works out for you, because when there's tension and stress with family, that is some of the hardest things to deal with. All right, Aslan, honey. Yeah, are you in here? I don't think Lady T answered. You're welcome, sweetheart. Okay, yeah, sweetie. All right, I'm gonna do Aslan, then yeah, and then Scapegoat. And Lady T, if she ends up coming in here, I'll pop her back in the list because she was coming up. I love that yeah put the old hag at the end of her name. It is quite funny, yeah, because you're definitely not the old hag. And by the way, I love your new hairstyle. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, Aslan, honey, let me cleanse these cards for you. Oh, thank you. I'm feeling a little bit more grounded now because you guys know I got the really great news at the beginning. Like, it took me a little bit to be able to ground myself to feel back level and normal again. But I was so excited and anxious when I first started that I was trying to really fight back the tears, but happy tears, good tears. All right, Aslan, I'm going to put some more cards down here for you, honey, because it looks like that you've been going through a really difficult time and you're not sure how to fix it and better it and get yourself out of it. You feel like recently, in the past anyways, that everything came crashing down around you, and you really felt like you lost that. Well, you felt like you lost that new beginning, or um, something to do with maternal. So whether you and your mother are not having a good relationship, or somebody maternal that feels maternal to you, or you as a mama feel like you lost everything. Okay. And because of that, you feel stuck and stagnant and you don't know how to emotionally be able to move on. All right. And getting a time of rest and a break is okay, but not when you're hoping things will just work out somehow, some way, because you don't know how to work them out. All right. So let me pull a couple more cards that's going on. Thank you, Eloise. Now we're just gotta hope that house we want is really workable. Budget wise, yes. But we really need to, well, you guys know. All right. So whatever had happened quick and swiftly. All right. At least it felt that way. Oh, these two cards stuck together, so I'm going to play these together. Yeah, so it happened quick and swiftly. Listen. All right. Whatever happened quick and swiftly. And you got the news, and it really just broke you. There's some that should be doing, there's something not right somewhere in the situation, and somebody's not making the right choices. Okay. I don't really think that it's you. I think it's somebody that you're allowing into your life that's not healthy, and you still got to learn to break those chains. Okay. What you're holding on to still for, I'm not really too sure. All right, maybe it's a fear of losing somebody else. All right, I'm not really too sure. All right, I'm just going based on what these cards are showing me. All right. So, all right. Hold on. Let me pull a couple cards here. All right, because listen, this is a really hard. I'm pulling more cards than usual because I can see it's a very hard, difficult situation, and I'm trying to see what the outcome and the answer is going to be for you. All right. It does indicate that it's how you're going to be able to provide and move on with the family. All right. You almost feel like it's at a loss, like it's not going to work out okay, and it's not going to go in your favor. I'm not saying that it's not going to go in your favor. What I'm saying is something in your life needs to drastically change for you to be able to move forward in a more positive way. Okay. All right, Aslan, sweetheart. I'm sending you lots of love, sweetheart. Oh, is my camera fuzzy? All right. Oh, it is fuzzy. It is. Hold on. Let me refresh. It refreshes really quickly. So if it goes black for a minute, just know it's me refreshing. I'll be right back. Yes, reload. Okay, I think it's back. Let me put my glasses on so I can see if. Oh, am I behind? Because I can't see what's going on here. Oh, I am behind. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you notice, it's happening here too. It's like, I don't know, Restream is not working too well. I don't know if it's the internet or what it is. It's like it's moving weird. See, for a minute it goes really slow and then it goes bounces back to where it needs to be. I don't know if you guys are seeing it on your end, but that's what it's showing here. And it was acting like that even before I started my live. So if it's still funky, is it still blurry? Let me see. It shows the Wi-Fi and everything is good. Let me see. Oh, the picture itself looks okay. It could be. It could be. You're absolutely correct. No, I saw that too, Eloise, and that's new. That was weird, but that's cool. It's better than looking at a black screen. So awesome. Oh, I gotta adjust myself, my old body. You know how it is. You sit in one position for too long. And I don't help myself because I sit Indian style in here and it hurts my hips. But I've always sat that way. Is that even a proper term? That's always grew up saying it. I don't know. I always sat cross-legged. All right. My whole life. And now my hips are not so great, but I still do it and I torture myself for it. But I've never not sat this way. All right, Aslan, sweetheart. I'm sending you love, sweetie. I don't know, because I know you say you don't know how what really the answer is. I think a lot of that has to do with soul searching. Okay, sweetie. And it might be just a change in mindset too. Maybe strengthening your mind and your thought and your process to reshift that energy, that soul energy that's inside of you. Oh, really? No, I haven't noticed that, Sasha. I do know, though, so you guys know if it looks weird. So you see this right here, that piece of cloth, because the fan is blowing, it's moving. You see it? That's moving. So it kind of looks like a wave going across there, but it's the silk cloth reflecting off the light and moving. Yeah, that's the cloth. See here, I'll show you. Because of the fan, it's bowed out some, and you can't really see it. Right here, right? Yeah, it's the cloth. Because inside of there, it's sticking out probably like this far, and you can see like a light going right across it. It's just a reflection. All right. All right, let me get back, put this back on chat. Yeah, it's the ceiling fan up here. And it might seem new to some people because I only got the ceiling fan like a month or so ago. I didn't always have the ceiling fan. So now it looks like it's doing weird things in the house, in the room. All right. I just did a beautiful Aslan. Lady T hasn't been here yet. So it looks like Yaya's next. Yaya, scapegoat. Cristola says she had to leave. Lucy, Cupcake, Simone. And I haven't seen Simone in here. Tasty one, and then Dolly's last. I won't be taking any more today unless I won't be taking any more people today unless there's a member that pops in. So my mods, please let them know if they come in and ask. And thank you guys for being here and supporting me. I absolutely love it. And it just seems eerily quiet for me now. That's right. It's a ghost. And Lucy, when it comes to you, sweetie, I'll go in Discord and read your message, honey. I did read it just so I can refresh my memory. I kind of remember, but I'm not really sure, so I'll just go back and look when it comes up to you. All right, yeah, honey. Oh, thank you, Dolly. Yeah, this is really not the place for drama at all, right? That wouldn't be, for one, that wouldn't be fair to me, and I would botch up the reading because I would get nervous and anxious, like, oh my God, there's too much going on. And it's not fair to anybody that's in here listening that just wants some answers or confirmation, you know. So there's a time and place. Oh, I just dropped half my deck on the floor. Son of a bleep. I haven't been dropping cards as much as I usually do, so that's a plus. All right. There was a card that all right, yeah. So I'm only going to acknowledge it and put it back because it could be something 52 pickup. Yeah, well, all of them fell. It'd be 78 pickup. So, yeah. There was 2 cards that was flipped over on the floor. One of them was a Towers, and the other one was the Page of Swords. Okay, and that they were both in reverse. So that means about, oh, good, Simone, I'm glad you're still here. Okay, honey, it's almost your turn. So that's an indication about action that was taking place probably without thinking first about it, and there was like consequences for it, and it felt like everything came crumbling down for a moment around you. So it was basically taking quick, fast action, and it really wasn't the best idea. All right, the good news is it's already happened. All right, so that's probably, am I lagging behind? I might be. Or are you lagging behind? If there's anything going on, just let me know. Oh, okay, Simone, you're a hairdresser. So even if that means you could probably still hear while you have earplugs in so you can still listen in one ear. I know some people do that while they're working. Oh, you guys do it. Look at my hair. Maybe y'all can come travel up here and fix my hair. I do my own hair, as you can see. That's why it's fried. All right, yeah. Getting back comfortable again. Let's hope I don't drop any more cards. So let me know if everything's working okay. All right, yeah. Who has a beautiful hairdresser, does a very good job on her hair, by the way. Oh, you're in South Africa, Kenya. Oh, awesome. All right, yeah, honey. Okay. So in the recent past, you felt like walking away from a situation. All right, just because it got too much, whatever the case may be. The good news is, you know what? You decided to stick it out. All right. So some of that depression and sadness and feeling hopeless and lost is kind of dissipating because you decided to stick up and stand up for what's right, which is a good thing. All right. So, but let me pull some more cards about what's going on. This is nothing that you don't already know. So I'll pull a few more cards for you. All right. Okay. So I wanted to pull a few more cards because I was thinking to myself when I was shuffling cards, I was like, listen, this is nothing that she doesn't already know. So what's going to happen after this? Okay. So what's going to continue on? All right. This had already happened. It says that you're still going to defend yourself and try to stand guard, but you feel defensive. All right. For good reason too. And it does say that the news that you got, I don't know, either you just got it or you're about to get it. So whatever news that messages that you're getting really isn't what you wanted to hear. But the good news is it helps you recognize and see what's right, what you want to advocate for, and it's going to end up mending that part of yourself, if that makes sense. I don't know what it means. Okay, so you're waiting some kind of news. You didn't like the news you received, actually, but in a long run, it did give you that drive and that passion that you needed to be able to continue to push forward, and to help heal yourself. All right. So it seems like don't freak out because like the Three of Swords is here. It's in reverse, so that means it's going to end up mending your heart. So it's almost gonna, you probably won't see it now, but it's almost like a blessing in disguise, if that makes sense. Oh, okay, all right, sweetie, all right, honey. You know what? I have to say this though, from what it seems like, every time some bull crap ends up happening, um yes, temporarily you freak out, and because you're the type that wears your emotions on your sleeves. Actually, I am too. Okay, so but each time that happens, honestly, it's making you stronger. You might temporarily feel like you broke down, but honestly, each time it makes you a little bit stronger, a little bit stronger, a little bit stronger. So it's like up, down, but up a little bit more, down a little bit, then up a little bit more. So you're slowly climbing up, okay? So you go through a lot of hell, but it's making you be able to handle other situations now. You're able to sweat things off your back that normally you probably wouldn't do before. All right. So that, I guess that's a blessing in disguise. I don't know. It's not really one that any of us want, though. All right, yeah, love. Um, Lady T, are you in here, sweetheart? Now it's if Lady T is not in here, or Aqua. I haven't seen Aqua since the beginning. Some of these people I haven't seen since the beginning, so I don't know if anybody's here. But Scapegoat and then Lucy is next. You're welcome, sweetheart. Whatever's going on, I hope it works out. I mean, it's going to. It's just felt like another stab in the gut, but this time you're going to be able to heal from it more quickly, if that makes sense. Oh, good, Lucy. Scapegoat, did you have a question, sweetie? Actually, hold on one second. I'm going to yell for my mom, see if she grab me water. I have the worst case of cotton mouth, and I drink all my coffee. So hold on. Oh, look at, she's burning some sage, getting this space ready. Awesome. I love it. I'll pretend I'm singing playing some elevator music for you guys. I know, it's like awkwardly quiet. Mom. Yeah, Mia, are you up here? Can you get Meme a water, please? Thank you, honey. My granddaughter's getting me the water. I'm still kind of here. This way I don't have to run across the house. Thank you, honey. Maurice. I got my water. Sorry about that, y'all. I got to think of a question. Okay, sweetie. Mom, you timed out Sasha. I bet you my mom didn't even realize she did it. It said you timed out, but I don't see it timed out. It said, so Sasha was timed out by Mama Dearest for 300 seconds. I don't see it on here. Sasha, I'm sorry. I guarantee you my mom doesn't even realize she did it. She has a grandbaby right now. Mom. And my mom's not even typing in here, so I know she's not paying attention. That's funny. All right. Oh, my back. Oh. Did you think of a question, love, or you want me to just do a general reading? Sasha, if you're still listening, I'm sorry. I'm shuffling these cards. I got to go round to my dad's. Iris, can you timestamp me? Of course, sweetheart. If you got a few minutes, I could do you next if you want, honey. But it's up to you. Oh, all right. You put your question in Discord, sweetie. All right, honey. Yeah, that's smart. So not everybody knows your business. So when I answer, I'll be careful how I word stuff. Oh, put your glasses on because I'm, blind. Okay, honey. Okay. That seems simple enough. All right, my love. No. Yes, of course, Dolly, sweetie. Oh, really? Maybe my mom timed you up by mistake, too. And we didn't notice. Poor Sasha. I feel bad for her. I'm going to reword my question a little bit in Discord. Okay, Lucy, that's not a problem, honey. All right, honey. I'm glad you made it here today, Scapegoat. It's a YouTube. YouTube has been really acting really wonky lately. I've had like chat bouncing around where somebody makes a comment, it stays at the bottom while all the other chat is going. I don't know. It's been really weird. Stupid YouTube super mods. LOL. Oh, yeah. No, my mom's not a super mod. Nope, she's not. Imagine if she was. No offense, mama. My mom did learn how to share links, though. All right, so what's going to go on for the rest of July? All right, so there's a masculine. Oh, let me put down these cards for you can see. I'm sorry about that. All right, so there's a masculine energy that's kind of made things difficult for you. I don't know what that's mean. I don't know if it's authority figure or a spouse. Somebody in a picture that is being stern and stubborn that's making things difficult for you. So it's making it feel like you're having a hard time planning what it is that you want to do. Okay. So this rest of the month just might seem a little wonky for you. It doesn't seem like it's horrible, but it does seem like it might be unneeded, unadded stress that's not fair to you. All right, let's see what your spirit guides have to say too about your other question. Wait, I'm gonna put one more for here. Oh, okay. All right. So basically what it looks like is everything is going to end up working out okay. All right. And you're not going to have to feel like you're so defensive at the end. So, all right, it might seem a little stressful now. Things might not be working out. There's like a nag that's been bugging you. That's been really a pain in your butt. That's not making things easy, but it's not enough to really damper your spirits. She probably is sleep mind. I hope she's not sleep mind. She's watching my grandbaby. But she also lets my granddaughter watch me too to keep her quiet. Kid modding is a thing. I believe it. Hey, Jenna, sweetheart. How you doing, beautiful? I haven't seen you around much, honey. I hope you're doing good. Or maybe you just happen to be around when I'm not around. All right, scapegoat. All right. Oh, okay. All right. So this still has nothing to do with I don't know. I think the universe is trying to say something. This still has not to do with the second part of the question you asked me. Actually, if you come on Thursday, that's probably the better day for that one. But this is saying that whatever that male party is, that masculine energy is probably more of some form of authority figure. That's kind of a jerk, or at least not letting you work out things you wish that you would. So you're kind of torn. You don't know where to go, what to do yet. So you're still waiting. You're still waiting to hear what's going to happen. Okay. And that's kind of what this is saying. So that you're still waiting around to see what the hell is going on. And you'd wish they put some fire under their butt. All right. That's what this is saying. All right. I'll pull one more card, see if it doesn't answer. Oh, okay. So this does say, now listen, it doesn't really answer what you said there, but this is saying that because of stresses that you're going through, that you spiritually feel knocked down a little bit. Okay, a little bit spiritually you feel knocked down, and the answer and that you need is out there. You're just not able to see it yet because just so much has happened that you're mentally burnt out. So just so you know, the answer that you need is out there. All right, sweetheart. Oh, you know what, Aqua Baby? I can read you right now because you're a long time ago. But you made it back, so you're good. I'll read you right now, honey. You're welcome, sweetheart. Oh, it's Ileana. Hey, beautiful. How you doing, sweetie? Jenna, did you want a reading, honey? But Ileana, you're forever ago, so I'll just read you right now. What should I expect from BT this week? Okay, honey. All right, Jenna, let me write you down, hon. And thank you for coming in today, Scapegoat. Little Kimmy, how late am I? You're a member, honey, so you're never late. If you want me to put you on a list, I can. Would you like to get put on a list? Oh, I'm sending you love, honey. I got time. Listen, if you have the membership badge next to you, I don't care if I say goodbye for the day because I think I'm done. If you pop in at any point, I will read for you. You just got to wait a little bit, honey. Oh, thank you, Lori, for cleaning up. Hey, Harmony. How you doing, hon? Long time no see, sweetie. All right, let me make sure I read this correctly. You said, what should I expect from BT this week? All right. Is BT a person? You might have said before. Oh, I think it is. All right, never mind. I think it is. Okay, honey. I'm only going to acknowledge this card and put it back because I was looking at the chat when I was shuffling. All right. All right. Something to do with family. All right. I know that much. All right. Oh, you had a really bad bloody nose? What happened? Are you okay now, honey? All right, so I'm going to pull a couple cards for you. I'm only doing it from this week to next week. You, and then, oh, something must have literally just happened. All right, and then BK or BT, whatever it was. I forgot now. All right. So for this week, anyways, there's just a lot of tension, and the answer is not going to come right away either. So something must have recently had happened. Like you thought everything was going okay, and then boom, everything come crashed around you. This other person was already torn and not sure what to do, and they're still trying to find their way, but they don't have the fight inside of them. So everything coming together in the end, for at least for the next week, because of unanswered questions and their lack of whatever that they're supposed to be doing, isn't going to be resolved right away. Just so you know. All right, honey. I'm sorry that's not like a better answer or situation, but something just recently happened that just kind of seemed like poof and just blow up out of the middle of nowhere, and you just you know. But they need to learn from this, whatever's going on. Oh, I'm going to wait for my reading, give Dad time before I go around and lock up and make sure he's home. Okay, Dolly, honey. So did you want me to read you or not? I'm confused, honey. So sorry, that's not the best answer for you at this moment, because everything basically it's up in limbo right now. It's up in limbo. It just started out of nowhere, and I got lightheaded, so I had to go and get my Nan. It stopped, but I'm tired after, so I'm gonna go take it easy for today. Oh, Harmony, sweetie, I hope you feel better, honey. I hope you feel better, sweetheart. If it happens again, please go make sure you get it checked out, okay? Dolly, did you want me to read you right now? Just say yes or no. Because I know I just asked you a question, but I actually forgot what I asked. And y'all realize now why I don't remember my readings. So if you want me to read you right this second, I can read you right this very second if you want, or I can timestamp you. Harmony vlogs, you have low blood pressure. Oh, the low blood pressure can do that. I didn't know that. Harmony is very young, so I hope she doesn't have low blood pressure. Last time it went on for 4 or 5 days on and off, but I have a feeling it will start again later. Oh, sweetie. My niece, that happens to one of my nieces, and it's from allergies, if I remember correctly. It's something to do with her allergies. Okay, Dolly, honey. Oh, Dolly. All right. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Oh, wait. I forgot to drop this. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you, sweetie, because I don't want you leave you hanging just like this. Basically, what it's saying is whatever is going on, whatever situation is that, I don't know if you realize that it's not worth the fight anymore, or you just don't have the fight in you anymore and you just kind of lost that strength. All right, because it seemed like it was a never-ending battle. All right, and it was emotionally not healthy for you. So right now you're stuck in a state of sadness and depression and not sure what the next move should be. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards from here. Oh, I think Dolly's behind just a tad. That's okay. She'll catch up and see I'm reading for her. All right. All right. So I pulled what lies beneath you, and it has to do with finances, that materialistic aspect that you need to be comfortable. So what's going on here? Oh, okay. So part of this, I'm not too sure what this means, but there's something hidden in here. Okay. And if this represents yourself, this is saying that you have to find that hidden strength within inside of you. All right. That passion. So if this represents you, or this could be, no, this represents you. Okay. So I'm not going to give you the or. So this represents you in finding yourself again. Um, and you forgot the strength that you do have inside of you, or you need to remember how strong that you truly are, because now you feel set back and you're not sure what to do. You might have done, you might have had somebody do you wrong, that made you feel like you don't have the strength right now, but you need to look deep inside yourself and see where that is. Oh, yes, please. I was beginning. I walked away. Okay. So anyways, so what this is saying is, because of whatever has happened, is the plan that you have to be able to move forward seemed like it's not going anywhere. And the reason for that is because you want to hold on near and dear to what's to your heart. Okay. So that's something that you need to work on a little bit to be able to find those answers for. It's not going to come easy. And the reason why I say that is because you're still living in it in this moment. Okay. So pulling yourself out of that funk or that situation, or finding those answers a little more difficult than usual. But you have to remember the strength that you have inside of you. So pray to whoever it is that you believe in, to help guide you and help give you that strength until you can find it yourself. I need to find me. Yep. See, exactly. That's exactly what this is saying. All right. So, but you also, there's situations that you want to move away from that are not healthy to you, but because, and it could be your thoughts. So you hold on to them because, that's what you're accustomed to or used to. But this is basically what it's saying is you're holding on to an idea of something. All right. And sometimes we hold on to things because they feel comfortable, or that's used to, or that's the way we wish it would be. So then it makes you feel more lost and torn. All right, Dolly, UK, I'm sending you hugs, sweetheart. I'm sending you lots of love, Dolly. You're welcome, sweetie. All right. Dolly, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, sweetheart. Treat yourself to something, okay, honey? You deserve it. All right, Lucy, sweetie, it's your turn. All right, let me take a sip of my water. And I'm going to go. Lucy, did you reword it yet, honey? I'm going to go and look for you. Did you post it in Discord? Oh, yep, I see it now. Okay, all right. So what I want to do is, Lucy, is I'm going to pull cards for you and cards for them, and then what the final outcome is, okay? So you kind of have an idea. Yep, I'm calling them S. Yep. All right, Lucy, honey, let me shuffle these cards up for you. Yeah, I'm going to pull some more cards on top of this to get a better understanding of what's going on. All right, listen. It's not answering all the questions in particular that exactly broke down to ask for, okay? But I'm going to tell you this much. I don't think this person is a bad person. But in my opinion, only by looking at these cards, I don't think it's a healthy mix. Like you're not their person and they're not your person, if that makes sense. Like there's somebody out there for both of you guys, but working together in a relationship way probably won't ever fully work out. And if you try to make it work out, it's never going to have that love connection, okay? And you really don't like the idea of being turned down, okay? So if you feel like somebody's done you wrong, that kind of breaks you down a little bit and you don't like that feeling. And for some reason it's saying that you have a hard time moving on from things, like you hold on to things that maybe you really shouldn't, and maybe it's because you want to feel like that you're worthy or good enough. But sometimes people are just not meant to be together. Sometimes people just are not a good fit, a good match. All right. So you're still kind of hoping and praying something like will come to conclusion. You get that answer that you're wanting for, like, but you kind of know it's not worth working out either. You really know this deep in your heart. All right. And you really know that's not where your heart wants to be. I think it's the idea of being wanted. All right. Also, with this person is they don't have nothing really to provide or give you. They have nothing. And that could be emotionally, whatever the case is, they don't have their goals set in life are different than your goals, okay? And they don't really have anything to offer you to help that balance, all right? I don't know. All right, so they have their own issues going on when it comes to, with relationships and family, and they don't know how to be in a relationship, okay, at this moment. And that's because of their own issues they're going on with them their self too. They have a lot of things going on in their life that has them not in a good headspace. All right. And that's not your fault. This has nothing to do with you. This is just their own personal path that they're going through in life. But they're trying, okay? They're trying. So what they want and what they're able to do and give is really two different things. Okay, you have to remember that. I have no interaction of going back. I would care less if he just left me alone. Yeah, exactly. He's not healthy. So he's going to try to portray himself as being somebody that is better than maybe they particularly are. All right, and it's more of a possession thing, but they really have nothing to offer. They have nothing to offer. Um, and in my opinion, going based on that reading, they would probably use you for whatever you have, just because they can, and probably not get it, you know. But you know what makes you happy and not happy in life. So I'm nicely saying that you're better than that, Lucy. Okay. I was trying to beat around the bush, but I think you know that. I know the truth now, and I told them that. See, good, good. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. They don't think they really did anything wrong, though. Not really. They might say a fake sorry, but honestly, I don't think they would think they really, truly did anything wrong. Cupcake, are you in here, honey? Hear my daughter screaming, Mama. Yep, probably, Lucy, probably. You just want to see what he can get from you. It's just a possession. That's all it is. Another notch in his belt, a trophy. Simone, are you still in here, love? I know you were listening before. Oh, Harmony, I could put you on a list. There's only a couple people in front of you, honey. I'm almost done for the day. Give Simone a minute to answer. Until then, Tasty 2000, are you here? I know you said you'd be listening in the background, but and then besides that, I just have Jenna, Kimmy, and Harmony. I'm chewing, so if you see me quiet for a minute while I'm waiting for people to answer. Okay, Kimmy, good. I'm glad you're still here, hon. Yeah, my mom brought me graham crackers, which I'm going to open up this other package. I ate the last one. For us to share. Graham crackers with a cream cheese dip. Oh, it is so yummy. I love food. You want to see my pup? My little rat doggy? Reese, come here. Come here, baby. He was sleeping. He's an old man, my little old man. And look, he needs a haircut again. It's starting to grow out. But he's a wire hair terrier chihuahua mix. Look at that pitiful face. When I brought him home, my husband's like serious, Cyrus. I'm like, he needs loving too. But he is truly a blessing. He's the sweetest baby, huh? Yeah, you're a sweet baby. He really is such a good dog. Except he's not really a fan of my husband when my husband tries to come near me. I don't know. He's always been like he's possessive of me, I should say. Um, I think he wants to take ownership of me, this little pooch here. All right, honey, get back down. He has his bed. I can't go anywhere without him. Anywhere. I can't even go to the bathroom without him. As soon as I stand up, he gets right up. And he literally follows me everywhere. My daughter tells me, now we've had him for years. My daughter tells me when I leave the house, because she lives downstairs, he howls when he's left alone. He hates it. Hates it. And if I'm leaving the house, I have to sneak to get out of the house where he will, because he's little, he'll be lying right between my legs and run to my car because he doesn't want to be left alone. So he wants to go with me. Which I wouldn't mind if he wasn't so little and he wants to try to be on my lap when I'm driving so he won't sit, like on the other seat. So if I take him somewhere with a family member, they got to hold him. But he loves going for rides. All right. All right. I don't think Simone did. Oh, Simone is here. Awesome. All right. All right, Simone, it's your turn. Thank you for patiently waiting. Oh, that's right. Simone said that they were a hairdresser, right? So you have to be your emotional, for your pup's emotional support human. Yeah. He supports me. I support him. I'm just cleansing the cards in between if you're wondering what I'm doing. I love reading. Okay. All right, Simone, do you already have somebody in mind? All right. So if I do love reading, I pull cards for you and I pull cards for them. And then I see how things are going in between you guys. So just let me know if it's a potential person or if you're in a relationship with somebody already. I mean, sometimes there's love triangles, and I do those too. Well, I'll start pulling cards for you. I could probably tell once I start pulling them. Okay, so for one, right off the bat, this is telling me that you don't know how to move forward, okay, from whatever has happened in the past. So moving on and changing and getting a fresh start is difficult. I'm not saying you haven't done it, but I'm just saying it's things have been rocky and difficult for you, all right? All right, so let me pull some cards for you and another person. Because I think this just, sometimes when I do readings, what happens is the first couple of cards that come out gives me an indication what's going on in your life. So when I do the reading, I have a better understanding what's playing out. So and I think that's all that happened there. All right. This is you. And this is potential person. Oh, okay. I don't know if he has some unresolved issues going on here yet, or this is somebody you're in a relationship with now. It does indicate here that you're kind of waiting for the answers to come along, all right, and you're hoping everything's going to work out okay. I will tell you this. This is one of my favorite cards in the whole entire deck. So this is your ending. So you will get your happy ending. So however you're feeling right now isn't going to last and stay that way. It doesn't make the road getting to that happiness, very easy. Okay, yes, DJ. Okay, all right. So listen, there's something going on with we'll just call him DJ. So there's something going on with the DJ. All right. He somehow is trying to find his way and find himself, and his heart is the one that's broken. And he don't have the strength, and he don't feel like he's able to be that good support system. So I don't know if you guys have been in a relationship in a while, but they're having issues themselves, okay, eternally. That person that you're talking about, heart is broken. All right. They're the one that feels lost, and they're the ones that have no strength. What the potential they want to be isn't who they are at this moment. So maybe they're going through some issues and trying to work them out. You are still waiting to see what's going to happen and hoping things will change for the better. All right. Let me see what's going to happen. I'm going to pull another one. I somehow got behind. I know that happens to me all the time. Oh, girl, this is not fruit dip, Eloise. This is cream cheese dip. I guess I can pretend it's healthy because it has dairy in it. All right, so let me see what's going on here between you guys. All right, let me pull this. See, you're still feeling torn on what you should do. I think you both are feeling a little torn. So somebody somewhere did something. Oh, the partying and stuff needs to stop. Okay, whatever's going on, this partying, this game that's going on needs to stop somewhere along the line. All right, listen. You can't hold it all on your own and be able to take care of everything. Like you, at some point, you're going to realize that is a fight even worth fighting anymore? That it's not really fair to you. All right. So all I can say is that right now they don't have the strength to do what's right and do what they need to do. So you have to worry about you and be your own strength and continue doing on what you need to do. All right. So I'm sorry. Nothing's a simple answer. It's not yes or no. It's not a very clear answer, to be honest with you, because it looks like there's a few different things at play. You need to really figure out if you're going to be able to hold them down and to be able to support them for a while, because you will be carrying the weight, or let them figure it out for themselves until they're able to get back on their feet, if that makes sense. But just know that they are broken too. They feel weak. They don't feel like a good provider, and they're trying to find themselves. All right, this is you're definitely a lot more stronger, but you don't really want to support somebody else either, if that makes sense. All right, sweetheart, whatever it is, I hope works out, sweetie, because that's kind of a tough situation. That's a tough situation, and you feel like you have the burden to bear. All right, sweetie. I don't think Tasty wants here because I didn't answer. So if that's the case, then it'll be Jenna next, then Kimmy, and then Harmony. Oh, I think they're having a whole other conversation. I didn't even notice it. Jenna, do you have a question, honey? We just want a general. Look at all these awesome ladies still in here. Okay, honey. You don't have to say anymore because it's not anybody's. All right. So first thing that came up was the justice card in reverse. So somebody somehow felt like they were unjustified, like they were unjust was done onto them so far. That's what popped out instantly. So let me pull a couple more. All right. Did they make a bad choice without thinking first? They make a mistake. I mean, it happens. All right. I'm gonna pull. Well, I'm pulling out a graham cracker. I'm not even gonna lie. And then I'm gonna pull some more cards. Can you hear me now? How long couldn't you hear me? How long have I been muted? You should be able to hear me now, right? Do any thumbs up if you can hear me. I hope I haven't been talking this whole time. Ah, all right. Can you hear me now? All right, let me start all over again then. All right. Basically what I'm saying is I had 3 cards pull out before I even got to pull any tarot cards, okay? They made a mistake. I'm saying child because it's your child. It could be 30 years old. And my mother said that I didn't start to grow up until I was 30. So, or she couldn't handle a conversation with me until I was 30. Some people take longer to mature than others. All right. Whatever happened, I don't know if it's horrible or just a really bad choice, which happens. That's part of growing up. We make a mistake. Hell, I'm going to be 49 next week, right? And I still make mistakes. Like we always do. I'm stubborn. I always learned everything the hard way. If you told me you can't do it, I'm like, oh, I can't. And then I try doing it. Okay. That's just me. And some people are like that. Some people need to learn lessons the hard way. This is a hard lesson. And the reason why I'm saying that is because from what it's showing here is whatever happened needs to get nipped in the bud right away. Because 2 things could possibly happen. They can go a learned lesson and they just ownership with it, move on. Or another step a line in the direction that might not be healthy. All right. That's the part that needs to get helped and get zipped up in. All right. And what it's saying is that there is a potential of it going in either path. So this needs to be a roadblock and ending. All right. So things happens in life. Oh, graham crack. Oh, probably because I grabbed the graham cracker, and this is touch screen. So when I went to go dip it, I probably hit it. So if you see this light go out, I'm going to pull it like this. If you see this light go out, that means it went out. It's mute. Oh, he won't have anything to do with you. Okay. Listen, they're being stubborn. They've made their own choices. They're making their own mistakes. And they can't hold that against you. Yeah. Oh, you can't help them. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah, these stubborn. All right. Listen, Jenna, because of how YouTube is, I do not want you saying another word on here, and I will give you a free private reading later. Okay. It's not that I have much more to say. It's just that I don't want to say anything and have you feel like you have to respond to me and have anybody know your business. If you haven't noticed, one person that comes in here almost every week, when I read them, they go back and delete every single message because they don't want no one knowing their business. Okay. I think in this case, we're going to stop it right now because it's nobody's business. And I'll give you a private one though. All right, honey. Nobody's damn business what happens in your personal life. Am I behind a little bit? You might have to fast forward a little bit. There is always a delay. There's like a few second delay between YouTube and the streaming service. All right, honey. All right, honey. So make sure you contact me. I'm sorry for leaving you hanging like that, but you understand why. All right, Kimmy. Kimmy, did you have a question, honey? I'm waiting for Kimmy to answer. And I'm removing a couple of your responses. All right. All right. Oh, you don't have to ask questions. I could just read whatever it says. Sometimes people have a question, sometimes they don't. Oh, okay, Lucy. Oh, wait a minute. Am my thing in behind? All right, Lucy, I'll look at it afterwards, sweetheart. It might be a little bit before I get to you because we've got a lot of stuff going on. But I will definitely get to you. Oh, my granddaughter's not happy about something. Oh, she's mad. Will I ever find a place in the YouTube community? Okay, sweetheart, that's a good question. I understand, sweetie. Okay, so all right, so you asked about, let me push this down for you. So you asked about will you ever feel like you find a place in your YouTube community? This is going to go for YouTube community. I'm going to pull another card for you also, but this is going to go for YouTube community and real life. Okay. It's saying that some battles are not worth fighting. All right. And you're starting to realize that you're realizing that, you don't want to get in the middle. It's not your battle. It's not your fight. You don't want to get in the middle of it. And you're realizing that you need to think before you speak in some circumstances. All right. But this isn't YouTube. This is generalized. Okay. Just so you know, this isn't YouTube. This is generalized. Okay. All right. So listen, this don't really have too much to do with YouTube. All right. I mean, maybe a little bit. All right. Basically, what this is saying here is that you. All right. Just gonna be honest. What this is saying is that you do have a place in YouTube. Okay, so don't ever think that you don't. All right, because but it would say what it basically the nice way to put it. I have ADHD and been medicated since age 4. I understand. So I have ADHD too. That's why sometimes I talk too fast, or I'm like, "What was I just saying?" Like it happens. I understand. All right. Um, the the only thing I can say, same reason why I stutter too, but only thing I can say to you from basically what these cards are saying here is that yes, you do have a place in YouTube. All right. We all do. We all do. We just need to find your people. And all this is really saying is that you try too hard. That's it, plain and simple. You try too hard. And you're starting to feel a little bit better and more confident about yourself. Um, where you realize that you don't have to try so hard. All right, we try so hard to be everybody's friend, that we might say too much or speak too much on things that we shouldn't. Okay, this is what I'm kind of trying to say. I'm trying to say it in a nice way. So basically, what it's saying is people misunderstood you. People misunderstood your meaning, and people misunderstood what you're trying to say, and some of it was by mistake. All right, so but that's okay. It's going to be okay because you're starting to slowly feel better. Like you felt like you were broken down for a little bit, and was really feeling bad, but you're starting to slowly feel a little bit better. Not perfect, but you're slowly feeling a little bit better. So if you want my best advice, just be yourself. Just be yourself. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything to ever impress anybody. Just be yourself, and you'll find your people. If you by yourself, you'll find your people. All right. And then people will seem like they're more accepting. If you try too hard, which I know I have in the past because I told you I have ADD also, and I understand how it is. And you get really excited, and then um, you try too hard, and it's by mistake it pushes people away. All right. All you have to do is just be yourself. You don't have to try. You don't have to be anybody or anything but who you are. All right. And then you will find that same energy and they'll come to you. All right, Kimmy, honey. All right, sweetie. And it does say in there too that in the first couple cards that I pull is that you know that some things you're worth are not worth fighting for, and you're really working on, which it made more sense when you said you're on medication, because you're starting to realize that what is not worth putting energy and fight into. So in other words, holding yourself back before you react, if that makes sense. Because people misinterpret it the wrong way when you don't mean it that way. You know? That's all, sweetie. See that for your first reading, it wasn't that bad, right? A lot of times it's confirmation of what you already know in your heart. All right, it's just confirming it. It brings it out to the surface. All right, Kimmy, sweetie. Aw. So Harmony. Oh, I got Harmony left, and I think Harmony is my last one for the day, except for the couple people I got a timestamp. So I hope your first reading was okay, sweetie. Okay, hon. All right, Harmony. Harmony, did you have a question, honey, or did you want a general reading? Aw. So what's going to happen for the next few weeks? Okay. Absolutely, Lucy. All right, so Harmony wants to know what's going to happen in the next few weeks. I'm just going to acknowledge the card to put this back, and it does indicate a potential new beginning. So let's see what's going to happen. Oh, look at this card just fell out too. Another new beginning. But this one is getting just what you need. Somebody handing you the olive branch and giving you what it is that you need. That's good. That's 2 cards right now. That's talking about a new beginning, a new start, a fresh start, which is something that seems like it's going to be refreshing and good for you. Oh, okay. So listen. So that's bittersweet. All right. So I tell you, you got. I think this might have came up first is because you do have a lot of good coming your way, but because of the ups and downs, it doesn't. It's hard to recognize it because if you're under stress. Whatever has happened recently, it felt like a loss to you, and it felt like there's nothing but fighting, and or fighting for what it is that you want to be able to do what it is that is just you feel burnt out from it. So now you're waiting for answers, wondering and waiting to see what's going to happen next, and you're thinking that passion and potential that you had. I mean, it's a lover's card, so it could be something you really love and passionate about, like a career or a hobby, or it is an actual person. You feel like that it's not working out. All right. And now you're like, what am I going to do next? What is a new direction going to be? So that could be an indication on why this card came out very first. And this is somebody handing you an olive branch. Remember I said there's a new beginning? Well, somebody's going to come around and hand you an olive branch, and it's spirit giving you exactly what you need just when you thought all hope was lost. There's going to be a new door that opens, okay? So just remember that. Oh boy, that girl is screaming. You hear my grandbaby in there? Oh, she's bad. She's arguing, so she's not getting her way about something. Hey, Amanda. All right, Harvey. I hope that answered your question, sweetie, and everything works out the best for you, hon. Oh, she wants to tattle on whoever it is because she's screaming meme. You're welcome, sweetie. Hi, Amanda. Amanda, did you want a reading, honey? Our beautiful Amanda. Okay, honey. Let me shuffle and cleanse these cards. Did you have a question, Amanda, or did you just want a general, honey? Okay. Look at the 2 cards that fell out right away. Neither one of these cards look good. This is indicating that you feel torn because you're having a hard time breaking from something that's not very healthy for you. All right. So let me pull a couple more cards because those just fell out. But that's an indicator right away. Like there's something going on in your life that you don't like, that you want to break free from. And it could be from your own mind, like you just can't handle it anymore. And that's not healthy. Whatever it is not healthy. Oh, okay. So, all right. All right. So some of it is listen, remember I said it could be breaking free from your own mind. So something might have happened, all right, and it didn't work out the way that you hoped, all right, and so there ends up being a residual effect or consequences or whatever the case may be, and you feel like all hope is lost now, and you're having trouble getting out of that headspace and finding that fire inside of you, all right, and that is starting to affect you in other avenues going on with you also. All right, basically this is how I'm going to say it too, being as honest as I can. Things have happened in the past that made you feel broken down and not the best versions of yourself, and so sometimes you have regret that you keep hidden inside of you, and that is not helping you. So it's not letting you push forward and not letting you be healed or being the best version of yourself. All right. So there's wishes and dreams that you wish you had, but then you think they're out of reach because you don't think that you deserve it or that you're good enough. All right. That is definitely most certainly not true. And you have to find that happy place in yourself again and stop holding yourself back, and realizing that there's some things in your life that you cannot change or go in the past and redo over, that all you can do is move forward and do it to the best ability. All right, it's not easy and there might be a struggle, but you just have to remember that you are good enough and you deserve good things. All right, Amanda, sweetheart. All righty, sweetie. All right, I think all I have to do now is timestamp. Oh, let's see. I got a timestamp. Kendra and Joy. And I think that's it. I think I got everybody else today. You're welcome, sweetie. I wish I could give you a hug, honey. Oh, all right. Who is my first timestamp? What will be my beautiful Kendra, who I miss? 3:40:30. Kendra, I miss you. I hope you and your puppy are doing good. Sometimes the people I timestamp, I don't keep flip flopping my screen up and down. Can you guys hear the grandbaby back there? She's 3, and she's at that age where she's stubborn and argumentative, and she will stand right toe to toe with you. So basically, she's having horrible temper tantrums when she don't get away, and because she knows how to talk now, she talks right back to you. She's a little stinker. I love her to death, but when she's mad, she's mad. You can hear her back there. Whatever it is, she's not happy because she's not getting her way. All right, Kendra, sweetie. I know you understand. You got grandchildren too. All right, I want to pull one more card. All right. All right. So listen, Kendra. Oh. Kendra. All right. I don't know. So you're waiting the news on something. I'm not really too sure what this is. Our 4-year-old is excited the same way. She's a little terror, but loved by many. Yes, yeah, same here. She is wild. I love her to death. She's funny. She makes you laugh every single day. She is wild. She does remind me of a couple of my children that have ADHD in my house, so I can already guarantee it. She's extra. But anyways, in the past, Kendra, in the very past, there was some happy times and some celebration going on, and it seems like now there is a new beginning and a fresh start. So because there was something that some happiness to look forward to, and let me pull some more cards because this doesn't make all sense. All right, it does say there's happiness and a new beginning, and you are the main provider, but you need some rest. That you need some rest. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm going to be honest with you because that explains it and that changes a lot of things. All right. Just when you thought everything was going good and everything's going out, it seems like you always end up getting bad news and it's going to break you down a little bit. Okay. I don't know if you've gotten that news yet or you're beginning that news soon, but it's going to be a difficult one. And that's all I'm going to say about that for now, because I'm not sure exactly what that means and I don't want to interpret it or leave it to any conclusions. All right. All right, sweetie. All right, sweetheart. Dun, dun, dun. All right, next is joy. Last but not least, am I timestamps? Says my 4-year-old. Oh, okay. All right, sweetie. That'd be cool. All right, next is I gotta make sure I timestamp. I had a funny feeling to pull one for you. You feel torn and lost. I'm not sure what to do. All right, Kendra. I don't know if it's happened yet or the situation's happening yet or if it's about to happen. But it's going to be a difficult one. All right, honey. All right, joy. Joy, joy, joy. I know that old song. I got joy. How did it go? It used to be a church song we used to sing when I was a kid. Joy, 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 down in my heart. Down in my heart. I don't remember it now. All right, joy, honey. You bring us joy, 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 joy. 3, 4, 8, 30. So the first card that almost flipped out for you, Joy, was the card that represents taking a leap of faith. All right. All right. Oop, group. Oh, so this card fell up for you, Joy, too, and that's feeling oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. So what this is indicating here is that you feel kind of torn and not sure what to do next. That you feel almost lost, all right, and feeling confined. And well, basically, here's a card that's kind of self-explanatory, right? And it feels like everything. So it has to do with a particular situation, and it feels like a lot of things that you work towards, the goals, that beautiful whatever that you built in life, it feels like whatever the situation is that you feel like it's slipping away and losing and you're trying to hold on to what you have left. All right, let me try to pull another card for you. All right, the card that almost flipped out this time is basically it's saying that you don't know what to do. It's another card, kind of sort of like this, but different. You're staying up all night, worrying. You can't think straight. Like it's really whatever's really going on is severely bothering you. And then this card. All right. So you got a lot of heartache and pain that's been going around, that's around you. You're not sure what to do. So taking that leap of faith, like that card said in the very beginning that almost flipped out, makes it even more difficult. It's going to happen. You're going to have no choice but to take that leap of faith and to be able to push forward, unwanting to. But circumstance is going to kind of make you do it. Okay. Which makes it even more hard and more difficult. So you basically you're at the point where you're going to hold on to everything that's still important to you. All right, sweetheart. So whatever it is that you're going through, I send you lots of love. All right, sweetheart. All righty. And I think I did everybody for today. So whoever's still listening here, just remember, please give me a thumbs up. But I'll see you guys on Thursday. As you guys know, we got the news that we are approved for a mortgage. So hopefully the house we've been eyeing on, we can get a hold of those people and that'll work out. If not, then we're going to go house hunting. But anyways, I hope you guys, I'm here listening. Okay, Lucy, good. So I hope you guys have a beautiful next couple days, and I can see you on Thursday early evening and have a reading from your spirit guide, see what messages they have for you. I have new cards that I got a while ago. I forgot I got them, but anyways, I want to use my new cards this week. So I got a new deck that we can use. Can you read my message? Oh, okay. You want me to read it now? All right, no problem. Hold on, sweetheart. Oh, I heard my husband just turn on the motorcycle. All right. Oh, here's Discord. Then I got to get going after that because me and my husband got to make some plans. Says, do you want me to read it out loud or to myself? Oh, all right. I'm not going to read it out loud. Yeah, Winnipeg. All right, sweetie. I didn't read it out loud. I'm glad I caught myself. Yeah, I would have told him to kick rocks for sure. And I'm glad you stuck up and said something. Good. Know your self-worth because you're beautiful, honey. All right, sweetheart. Oh, my grandbaby is PO'd. All right, I love you guys. I'm glad you guys are here with me when I shared my exciting news today, to be honest with you. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. All right. All right, I love you guys, and thank you for everybody that's still here watching. I will see you on Thursday for a reading. I gotta go see when my grandbaby's having a mental breakdown over now. It sounds like it's her nap time, and she needs to take a nap. You too, Lori and Lucy, and whoever's left in here. I don't know what's happened to my YouTube disappeared. So, and Kimmy, thank you. So whoever is left, have a beautiful day, and I hope to see you on Thursday. Have a good night. I'm trying to end stream. It's not letting me end it.